spinning tales from who knows where. A scream, a laugh, a twisted thrill. Oh, the radio's hot and the night stands still. Oh, turn it up louder, feel the shiver climb. Oh, the clock strikes terror.
Listen right off the bat. I don't want to fucking hear about it. If anybody's got a problem with the way this is set up right now, I don't want to fucking hear it because it ain't done. But my camera's been fucked up all day long, and this is the best I've got it right now. So it was either fuck around with it for another hour and not have a show, or here we are having a show. So welcome to Friday Night Lives. Eat my ass with a bowl full of potato salad if you don't like it. Below me is Rambo. Good to see you, man.
Thanks.
To the right is Mark.
What's going
Both
on?
of them fucking love Congo for some reason. That's all you need to know. If you've never tuned into this show, I will tell you everything.
Coming from a guy that likes Predator, Rainbow Bright, Badlands.
Look, no, we're not going to do that tonight.
I put a poster that's a realistic depiction of the movie on the Discord.
It's either talking predators or fucking talking monkeys, gorillas or whatever. I don't know. Gorillas with fucking.
There's one.
Fucking one of those old time, talk pads. So, anyway, it's funny though that we mentioned Congo. That is your favorite movie, I know.
Well, you mentioned Congo, but
yeah. Because
I didn't mention Congo. You did.
Because I wanted to talk about Vinegar Syndrome. I just want to talk about that right off the bat because that was the show that I actually had planned to do earlier, and I could not get the camera to fucking work or cooperate.
Because it's the midway to Black Friday. Is it a sale or they just dropped releases?
It's supposedly a sale, but I think what they mean by sale with that is you can get the 2 unannounced titles on like pre-order for like a cheaper price or something like that. I didn't see any sale. Like, there wasn't any titles that were on sale or anything like that. Okay. But they released, a couple of new, we'll talk about all that in a minute, but they released their own stuff and like 50 partner labels from, deaf koalas and mutant anuses and whatever else they partnered up with. But this is usually like one of their biggest drops. And I don't know, man. I don't know if I would call this like a big, big time. Because I'll be honest with you, the only reason I scheduled that show was because everybody was positive and telling me.
Oh, the thumbnail.
They're telling me that Masters of the Universe.
Well, why does he have He-Man? Because I'm damn certain He-Man's not coming out. I guess that. I'm like, is he just a big fan of He-Man? He's not talking about He-Man.
That's what I wanted. Yeah, I just wanted like a.
So people were telling you it was going to be.
Yeah, well, a bunch of there was like 2 camps. There was the Explorers camp and the Masters of the Universe camp, and they were fighting it out, man, like back and forth on those messages or the Facebook pages and shit. So like one camp was like, it's 100% going to be Masters of the Universe, and the other was like, no, it's going to be Explorers, and they were pointing out all the reasons why one thing was going to be another thing, and yada yada yada, and like by the end of it, I was convinced that it was probably going to be Masters of the Universe. Well, I was wrong because what the fuck? It just doesn't make any sense to me to have Explorers. I mean, be your big name drop. Number one, we were talking about this earlier. That's been out for a long time on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And most of the people that wanted to buy that have already bought it. And it's not a huge film that people are just like clamoring for. Like, nobody was like, goddamn, I need a 4K of Explorers more than anything. It's a fine movie, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I took a glance at the site. Nothing really interested me. Even with the other film, Night Watch, it's okay. That's an okay film. It's never had anything besides DVD, I don't think. I would have liked it more maybe if they did the remake, or maybe even packaged them both together or something. That is the superior version of the movie, the 94.
The one with the
film.
Who's in it?
The original is the Danish production, but the remake is from 97. That's Josh Brolin and Patricia Arquette, Nolte, Ewan McGregor.
I thought it was the remake.
No, it is. I'm saying like that it would have been cooler if they had done the original as well.
Oh.
Or maybe put them together or something. Because I think that's the better version of it.
I would have preferred if they had the work print, because the work print is a better version.
Work print of the remake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I found online. The story flows better.
Oh, nice. I have never seen it. Definitely send me the link to that.
But yeah, the movie itself, it's okay, but
yeah, it's just
not $45.
Exactly.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, the amount of money you have to pay too is kind of out there.
And Explorers, we talked about in the Joe Dante. Me and Mark, I think we both agree, terrible ending, terrible third act.
Yeah. It's one of those movies where I'm nostalgic for it just because I saw it a lot around like being a kid, but it, like Larry's saying here, it's not a movie that I'm going to pay $50 for, including shipping. Just to fucking, I've already got the Blu-ray. It's not going to be that much of an upgrade. So,
I mean, there's a new documentary, but there was already an hour-long documentary on the Shout Factory release. So, I mean, what more stories could there really be told about Explorers?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest part of that movie is the introduction of Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix and all that stuff. Like, that's the selling point of that movie, but the movie itself is just whatever.
Yeah, the ending sucked.
If they were going to do some shit like that, though, like, it would have made more sense to do something like, at this point, do the Burbs or something. I mean, is Arrow doing? Who's doing the Burbs?
Scream Factory.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean, fuck. Are you going to do Scream Factory did Explorers? If you're going to do a movie that's like a cult movie, I think more people would have probably bought the Burbs, but Scream Factory probably still has the rights to it. Is the issue because they just put out the 4K.
Even Scream Factory knew the Birds would sell more than Explorers. Take Explorers.
Yep.
Even they knew.
And then I got to talk about this other shit. And I didn't even know what it was when I saw it. So I'm just going to go to their site right now and like just kind of the other titles that were dropped.
Oh yeah.
But also I did some research about like what was going on last year at this time and everything too, as opposed to this year. And it's pretty funny actually.
Yeah, there's nothing much with Vinegar Syndrome. And I'm the guy that, I gladly bought Golden Child because it's a favorite of mine. Anniversary's actually coming up this December for it. And some others, but that's the last one I bought, and I don't know how many months ago that was. So even me, a guy that's open to buying the more mainstream Vinegar Syndrome, even I'm like, these are slim pickings, especially for the price. I mean, the prices get higher and the demand is much lower for these titles. I just don't know how long that business sense can suffice, in the long run. I mean, are there enough people? I guess that's what we're hoping for. There's enough people that buy every title that no matter what, if they'll just release whatever. And
Well, Carter was talking in the Discord, and he made a lot of sense because he said, the allure of Vinegar Syndrome used to be you never knew what the movies were. Like no one had ever seen the movies, but they packaged them amazingly. They did amazing like special features, and they did really good restorations. So these movies that nobody ever fucking heard of, or if you did, like, you barely knew them, that were kind of off to the sides and the periphery of like film. And that model, he's right, does not work if you're putting out like big studio titles, because everybody's done that, or they are doing that. Like, you're not going to compete that way with Arrow or these studios. You're just not. Like, that wasn't their thing, but for some reason it's turned into their thing now, like where they're doing all these like failed, mostly 80s, 90s, 2000 films, and they usually always have a Blu-ray out, and that's just not their gimmick.
Yeah, I mean, there is a nostalgia for people like me and Mark, for the two of us that grew up in that era watching those kind of films. So that's why we both bought Congo and Virtuosity and Gold.
Yeah.
We
I
know
bought
him.
Golden Child. I don't know if Mark did, but
No, I didn't get it yet.
Even with that said, while we have a nostalgia for those films, they're not as prevalent as the 80s nostalgia of those movies, which felt like that was Vinegar Syndrome's bread and butter to begin with, 70s and 80s. Those have a much stronger sense of nostalgia and a much more of a stronger hook for the people that collect these type of films in the first place. And now that more than likely the competition's buying the other stuff, or it's harder and harder to find stuff because, like, let's be honest, if they release 10 movies, there may be 2 I've heard of and 8 that I'm like, I've never heard of this, and there's a reason why I never heard of this, because it's probably a pile of dog shit.
Yeah, but I think that was their gimmick, though. They've strayed too far away from the idea of like, there is a niche community that wants to see things that they've never fucking heard of, even if they're shit. And not only do they want to see those things, they want to see them like restored and like really, really, packaged well.
Yeah, pristine condition.
Yeah. And that was what Vinegar Syndrome did. And it worked for the longest time. And it still kind of works. Like, if they do that, it still works. When they put out slashers and stuff that nobody's ever heard of, like, everybody buys that shit and it also always sells out. But now, and I think this is a mistake, but it clearly is a mistake because they keep having trouble selling these titles. Like, all of them last forever that they try to do, like with this Explorers thing. That'll be on there until the end of fucking time, man, before that sells out. Now it's like they're trying to get on the same plane with, like, a Shout Factory or an Arrow or something like that with some of these releases. And I just don't think that that's what people go to Vinegar Syndrome for.
Well,
but now,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, but now on the other hand, like, they're trying to mix some of it in. It seems like they're trying to like lube people up and gently insert themselves into this, domain of these kind of films, but they still have some of the stuff that nobody's ever heard of, which we'll get to here in a minute too.
Well, what I meant by I haven't heard of, yeah, I mean, back then when it was like a slasher film, in the 70s, 80s charm that even some of them have, even if they're bad. But I mean, like, not all, but a lot of the recent new ones that you never heard of, they're new movies that you haven't heard of. And those don't have the charm. Even if you've never seen it, a 70s, 80s aesthetic, music, acting has that quality charm that people enjoy in discovering. People are less likely to enjoy discovering a shitty $8 2025 movie. Like, was it Anything That Moves? I think that's a new one. Like
Yeah, I
last
mean,
year.
you're 100% right though. Like it has to have the gimmick to that for Vinegar Syndrome has always been it has to be something like from the past, some nostalgic piece to it. Like they're releasing most of the time they release all that shit on like their partner labels, the newer kind of bullshit that they don't want to mess with. But like, yeah. And I even think that maybe they kind of messed up by going into like the late 90s, early 2000s with some things because that's not really nobody's really nostalgic. I looked up, by the way, their demographics of like who goes on their website and stuff. And it's really weird, man, because their demographics go from like the two highest demographics are like 28 to 35 and 45 to 50. So really young people are not going on that site. Like between 18 to 25-year-olds, they're not going on that site. There's very
They don't
low.
even know what the site is, probably.
Yeah. So they've got to cater to the nostalgia factor of it, or it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that small other really, really small niche group of people that they like to sift through stacks and stacks of shit to find that one hidden gem. That's also another thing that I think that was part of their gimmick for a while, but it's seeming like more and more of those hidden gems just aren't there and they're just releasing shitty stuff.
Or they're there, but you cannot find either the rights or the actual what you call footage to be able to.
Could be, yeah.
I mean, a film title I always think of, and Michael Felcher's talked about on this show, Nightlife, 1989, Scott Grimes, person owns it, they won't release it. So you have a lot of movies with that problem, and there's nothing to do. So I think the gems that people are wanting, people hold on to them, or they can't find the details of the. So then you just don't get this random stuff that just is out there to let people remember, hey, we still exist. We still exist. Here's some stuff.
Well, yeah.
And also with the pre-orders, like how much per year are those things? Well, we got to release stuff for them.
Yes.
Otherwise, to justify the price, thousands of dollars we charge them. So we got to release this much per month, even if it's not high quality. It's still, otherwise, that's a complete scam.
I feel like that's Vinegar Syndrome's blessing and curse at the same time. Is that like they've always released something every month, but at the same time they've always got to release something every month, like, or they'll piss people off. So they kind of backed themselves into a corner, really, like because eventually they're going to have months where there's not going to be shit like this one. So.
Do you think there's a point of Vinegar that sometimes they do look for titles just because this will be easier to stand in a 4K and it'll be another, like we have a certain amount of films we need to release, so just grab that one and that one to get that quota each month?
I do wonder how they do that, like how they decide, there has to be a formula to it, that each one has to have like a certain one big, mainstream movie, one Asian movie. I guarantee there's some sort of formula that they use like each time, but I don't know what it is.
Is there another physical company that has the yearly, you pay this price, you get that many titles?
Yeah, I think that
like
well, not one that's successful. I'll say that.
Oh, okay.
So
other than that one,
no, I mean, you've got Arrow doesn't do that. Severin doesn't do that. Shout doesn't do that.
Second Sight
doesn't do it.
Umbrella.
No, I think that they might be the only one that does it that works or seems to like draw people in.
So that could be their kryptonite. We have to have, because there has to be some quota they have to reach per month. Otherwise, their audience will feel ripped off and stand like, wait a minute, I pay this amount. I have to have this many movies per month.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like a contract, right? Like,
yeah.
So in a way, as long as they give you something, they fulfill the contract.
Yeah.
but they
So
don't tell you it is. Like, I would be pissed. Listen, if it was me, I'd just be pissed getting this shit right now anyway. Like, if this was like what I got for the last 5 or 6 months, I'd be like, God damn.
Well, I mean, it was kind of genius on their part to even do the whole subscriber thing in some ways, because when you look at the films that they're getting, you know they're not paying a shitload of money for those titles.
No.
Like, the licensing on that stuff has to be like pennies. Who else is going to put out that shit?
Yep. This is what I'm saying. And this right here is a good point, too. Re-releases are there, especially at the moment, just like Scream Factory put out nonsense that's not been released and the fans will come back. I just don't think that is working for them, though. I don't think it worked for Scream Factory, clearly.
No. I mean, look what happened to them. They're what's that company called that they're on now?
Groove.
Groove.
Yeah, with a U. Yeah.
So yeah, that could be their future if they don't be careful. Can't last forever. I'm talking about the Vinegar Syndrome. If any of them watches this can't last forever, guys.
They think it can, though. So
Okay.
I figure let's give them their due, though. Just based on like nostalgia for what Vinegar Syndrome was at one time, I want to go through these releases.
Sure.
Here's the Explorers release. It's a VSU 8,000 units, which is pretty high, and they'll probably never get through those. It's a 3-disc set. Like you said, there's a 77-minute documentary. There is a 64-minute making. That's the old one then.
Yeah, that was on Shout Factory, that
Yeah.
2021.
It is a new transfer. See, they said it's a new scan.
But the Blu-ray looked good because
It did.
someone sent it to me just to like take a look at it, and it looked good. Documentary had Ethan Hawke on it and such. So it was cool. But
that Blu-ray didn't have Dolby Vision, Matt. Gotta have your Dolby Vision.
I know, shame on
Okay,
me.
it's fucking high dynamic range, buddy. God. And you know what else it didn't have? It didn't have a 40-page perfectly bound book.
That's right.
And no one will read. No one's reading that.
No, nobody will read it, but a bunch of people will say they're going to read it on the Facebook page.
I wonder if people sell them on eBay.
That's a good
possible.
question. I got to feel like they probably do.
There's going to be someone that's like, I need to collect every book.
Uh-huh.
Even if I did buy the movie, I need every book.
Well, and we've talked about this on the show. There are people that collect every single like VSA, VSU, one of them, probably both of them. Like no matter what it is, every month when it comes out, like they collect all of them.
Well, yeah,
and that's
collect popcorn buckets.
That's true. But like that's a hole to get in, man. Like at this point, if you're buying all that shit, then it's always pretty bad.
Yeah, you could be like Sue.
God, not that.
I'm just saying. Sooner or later.
Then sooner or later, everybody turns into Sue.
You don't want that.
No. Night Watch is the other one that got released. Josh Brolin, Hugh McGregor, Patricia Arquette, Nick Nolte. Look, you save $5 if you buy this right now.
Wow.
So you only pay like what,
A whole
$55?
$5.
Yeah, just that's with shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's shipping on it.
This has also Dolby Vision high dynamic range, Rambo. I know you're excited about that. Commentary track, interview with the the director co-writer, interview with casting director, bunch of video essays. Lord God. And there's the fucking sailor. Asses in the seats.
That book.
Take your money, bulls. There we go. 40-page perfectly bound book. I want a 40-page just like messy fucking book. I want it to have staples and stuff coming out of it.
Cigarette burns on it.
Cigarette burns, yeah. Liquor spilled on it.
How about 40 pages Soul Man?
Oh my God, yeah. Just all photos. Happy killer.
50 Shades of Black.
Nobody's got the balls to release that movie, man. But I wish they would.
They probably will. At some point, they probably have to because they're going to run out of other shit to put out.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's true. That'll be a VSU soon.
I never
could-
heard of this one.
I could have sworn this was already out. I'm pretty sure it was. Macabre, I mean.
Yeah.
But there's
Umberto
something
Bava.
like I like this movie, but again, I just bought this like
From who?
probably a year ago from
Blue Underground?
no. It's one of those overseas companies, but I can't remember if it was like 88 Films or Imprint or something. One of those companies. So I don't know. I don't know that it's a crazy movie.
Well,
It's got one of the funniest setups.
it's got all 3 versions on it.
Indicator.
Indicator.
Maybe it was Macabre. Indicator.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Indicator.
So the problem is that movie is really niche, even for like people that like Bava and stuff like that. That's a hard sell on that one. I like it. It's wild, but you know.
That's the comment of the night.
What is it?
Business of Fear. The Soul Man.
Oh, the Soul Man with the skin. Jesus Christ. It'd be great.
That would sell.
It probably would.
Well, I guess if you didn't get the overseas one, I don't even know if it's in print, then I guess is your chance to get it. Does Indicate, I don't know if that's a sold out thing or
Well, I mean, it didn't have a 40-page perfectly bound book with essays by Dakota Newt in it. I'll tell you that.
well, that's too bad.
Let me tell you something. Dakota Newt's moving tickets. Like fucking if you are looking for the best version of this movie, it's the one with essay by Dakota Newt.
Yeah, both through North and South Dakota.
Let's see here.
Fuck Dakota Newt.
Dakota Newt. What the fuck's going on? Anything that moves.
Okay. Who cares?
I don't know. I'm not.
2025 movie that no one's heard of.
I don't even know what the hell that is. Which is weird because you'd think that I would have heard of it at some point. What?
Ginger Lynn in it.
Yep. When I think about acting, immediately go to Ginger Lynn Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I don't want to play this trailer, but I could just tell you by that picture that that's not anything I want to see.
Hey, for some people, that image is going to sell a few copies.
Yeah, all 2 of them. See, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, these films are newer films. It's like that Beavers movie that came out and Phantasmatic could not get rid of. He bought the thing. And he tried to get rid of it for like a year and he couldn't.
Well, everybody freaked out though, and it sold out a couple of times.
Yeah,
And
then they watched it. And they saw how bad it was.
And yeah, exactly. Like, and then the bell rings, and you fucking have to see what it is. That's the beauty about Vinegar Syndrome, though. Most of the time, it's just they just got to get you in the door. You know what I mean? They got to get your money.
Yeah.
And then, bam, you watch it, and you're like, "Fuck."
Hundreds of Beavers was the movie, folks. In the
Millions of
chat.
beavers. Beavers for me.
Yeah. What's in the, well, I guess after that, I was curious, what did they have anything in partner labels?
Oh, they've got partner labels. There's one on here that's one of the funniest damn things I've ever seen. Hold on. When I saw the title, I was like, I can't believe I didn't get to talk about this. The last one though, real quick, that caught my attention was that Come Back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean, which I think is a Cher movie. I'm pretty sure Cher's in that, and Mark Patton.
Yeah, I remember Mark Patton.
Okay, I've seen that advertised like back in the day. Never saw it. It was in the Mark Patton documentary.
Again, that right there, that's selling it. Mark, when are you going to pick that up, buddy? It's right.
I already pre-ordered it.
I know you did. Okay, so let's go. This is great though. Partner labels. It doesn't get any better than these.
Oh, I bet.
This right here is Rambo's favorite. Bird Eater.
Bird Eater.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sold out.
Of course it did.
Must be good.
Oh shit. What in the fuck?
So we're not playing with birds anymore, we're eating them.
Fucking. There's only 444 left in stock though, so
Oh, thank God.
Jump on the bird now. Oh, that's why it's limited to 500.
That makes sense.
That makes more sense.
There you go, 2025.
And it's Australian, man. Like, who the fuck is buying this shit? Australians, I guess. Like,
That's an Aussie classic, buddy.
From a year ago, yeah, the classic from one full year.
Beware the Clowns. That looks like Walking Dead. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Trying to capitalize on Terrifier, or
let's see. A small town sheriff investigates a string of clown-related murders.
2015.
2015.
Wait, it's only like an hour long.
Yeah, that's probably
60 minutes.
It's probably 60 minutes longer than it needs to be, too.
And how much is that?
Probably too much. Hold on. It is only $30
for a movie that's like an hour long.
Look, Rambo, you're too fucking picky, buddy. That's fucking Beware the Clowns with a K. God almighty.
That they rip off The Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's really
with the gun.
Blatantly ripping off The Walking Dead, by the way.
Let's see, Terrifier, Walking Dead, those have come out. I know how we could sell this.
All right, let's see what other wonderful titles they have. Blood Relatives. This is what they got here. What is this? There's 500 of these too. They really cut back on the partner label distribution, which is probably a good idea.
No one's buying them. 2022. A Yiddish vampire. That's
the first thing I locked up.
Right here.
We need more Yiddish vampire films, folks. He still looks 35. Well, thank God for that.
Yiddish vampires. I could just hear it in my mind. Oy vey, it's too hot outside, the sun. You can just hear it. You know there's going to be 1,000 one-liners like that in it. It's a Shudder movie. That tells you a lot that you...
Yeah.
So this one was weird. This one caught my attention. This Brotherhood of Blood, because it's got Sid Haig in it. And looks like Kim Forey, which I didn't know. I don't know. When was this made? This had to be made 10, 15 years ago. When the hell did this come out? 2007.
So capitalizing on Devil's
Mm.
Rejects.
Looks like it. Let's see. Vampire hunter captured in prison by the powerful vampire, Sid Haig. Blah, 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 blah. Ancient vampire demons, blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada.
Oh, okay. I was reading that last line there about I saw Sam Raimi's name. It's one of those Ghost House Underground.
Oh, God, no. You remember that shit? We got every one of those titles back in the day to review.
It's a quality line, right?
It's
there.
not this one. Oh, Jason Connery, Sean Connery's son. Yeah, nah. I'll take a pass.
Somebody's name is Ronnie James Millsap, and it's a combination of Ronnie James Dio and Ronnie Millsap. Holy shit. That's amazing.
I believe you, Mayor. I'm sure it's awful.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not surprised. I'm sure like those two actors are wasted. Sid Haig's probably in it for 10 minutes. Ken Foray, maybe the same.
God, there was a slew of those kinds of films back at that time. Just
Oh yeah.
so many awful movies.
There's as good as vampires.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, zombies and
with a
vampires.
Z, yeah. Oh my God.
So I'm curious, real quickly, with Sid Haig, other than Devil's Rejects type of his character, is there a favorite Sid Haig performance you had?
Yeah. He was great in Spider Baby, actually. I don't think he has any dialogue in that movie, but he's great in it.
That was the one that came to mind for me as well.
Not Night of the Living Dead 3D.
No, that one didn't come to mind.
That's a real thing, folks.
Let's see what else they've got on
He
this.
was one of those actors that sadly got sat on a lot of bad films he was too good for.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He just, I guess, like after he had that resurgence and everything, he was just like, I want to be in everything. Just,
Typecast.
yeah.
It's too bad.
I mean, I would imagine if just because of Devil's Rejects and like all the offers start rolling in way more than 4, it's I'm sure for him, he's like, well, hell, I'll take
We had
this.
good payday. It just,
Yeah.
he did deserve better projects.
Yeah, for sure.
Bushido.
So, who's looking forward to Bushido by the famed director Kazuya Shiraishi?
It's probably Asian. I don't know.
You
I don't
think?
know who Bushido is. I don't know nothing about the movie. I don't know the people. I don't know the plot. All I know is it sounds Asian. This is Asian. I mean,
all you need to know is it's got Taishi Nakajawa in it.
Gesundheit.
Nakagawa. Yep. If that don't sell it, then nothing's going to. 2024, by the way. So
It's not selling it. Sorry, man.
this is classic, apparently. Limited to only 1,000 from that
To
director.
who? It only came out 2 years ago.
It's fucking look. It's an elegant, ferocious epic destined to be held as a new classic, Rambo. And I don't want to hear anything else about it because that's what
It's a
it is.
classic from 2 years ago that nobody's heard of until now. I think classic is a bit loosely used around.
You know, right there it says it's an elegant, ferocious epic destined to be held as a new classic.
I bet my dollar in my pocket there ain't no movie or no person that don't name this movie a classic. I bet
Vinegar
a whole
Syndrome,
dollar.
they're not going to steer you wrong when it comes to their partner labels.
Yeah, right off a bridge.
Fucking-
Which, if Vinegar keeps releasing these, it's going to go off a bridge pretty soon.
True.
They want to sink themselves.
Bunch of
Yeah,
bullshit.
2024 class there. 2 years. Jesus.
Rambo, you've been waiting on this one forever, though. This is Butcher's Bluff.
What the
God.
Look at that shit.
Is that trying to be like a Winnie the Pooh?
I think it's supposed to be a pig mask.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't
like
know.
one of those Winnie the Pooh like type movie. Oh,
I don't
What
know if
year
it's
did
trying
this
to be
come out?
anything except shitty. Hold on. Oh God, look at that. Look at that. You scared?
Stitching on the pig mask.
Piglet.
Get out of here. I can't wait to see when this had to come out recently too. 2023. Why are there so many people directing these fucking movies? There's like 10 people directing each one of these movies. I feel like one person could suitably direct these pieces of shit.
Apparently not.
Shit, it's got Jeremy London as the lead.
Oh
There
my
you go.
God. God,
There you go.
dude.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's sad.
That's the one in Mallrats, right, Jeremy?
I never know which one it is that was in Mallrats. Is it him or his brother?
That's a good question.
I think
Yeah,
it was Jeremy.
confused.
London.
Somebody in here knows.
Brain Stevens.
Frank Stevens, yeah. Good God.
Wait. Go up a little bit. A little bit more. It's a 2 hour, 3 minute movie.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
This movie has to be over 2 hours long.
That's an epic right there.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, look, Rambo. I mean, come on. You complain about the 70 minutes. Now you got a 2 hour.
Yeah. That's more bang for your buck right there. Hold on. Let's see how long this or how much this movie costs. It's only $26.
Oh, thank God. Good
What's
luck.
sad is I know there's people that buy that shit all the time.
Well, be my guest.
What the hell is this? David the Rock Nelson?
Yeah, I've heard that guy. He like made these super duper cheap films back in the day by himself. Right after. He was a character. Like
Really?
when he premiered it, he would like do push-ups on the stage and be like a one-man act to promote his films. Like, as a person, he's interesting, but his films are very, you can tell, like dirt cheap.
Yeah, they look like
video.
that's high quality right there. Well, they got like looks like they got a bunch of beef jerky on that guy.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like whatever that he had around the house. There's no
Bacon.
budget at all.
All right. Umbrella's on here with Desolation Angels. Umbrella's usually like really, really niche, but also really expensive. But this one's only like $29. I've never heard of this movie.
I don't know it.
1,000 units. It's some sort of adventure film about teenage girls. So there you go.
1982, 80-some minutes long.
I mean, honestly, of all the stuff that we've had to sit through in these partner labels, this would probably be the most interesting one.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. Maybe it's like
It's the Australian version of Reform Schoolgirls or something.
I wish.
Good.
maybe.
Let's see. How many of those have sold?
I was thinking, I wonder if it's like Savage Streets or something.
I'm not sure. How many do they make? There's 398. There's 1,000 of them. So yeah, this sold a pretty good lot. You can't get any idea what it's like from these pictures.
No.
All right. So Vinegar Syndrome's 1 for 20 as of right now. If anything, I'd be interested in. Good Lord, there's a lot of pre-orders too. Don't even give a shit. I don't even care enough to click on any of those.
Yeah. Wait. Don't click on it, but Roman porno reboot.
Yeah, it's the collection, volume 1.
Okay. Good luck to people who buy it.
Why the hell does Vinegar all their partner label stuff look like a first grade classroom, like pictures that they drew that they would hang up? Like, it's just the goofiest looking art on all that stuff.
That'd be the question. Like, do they have like a certain amount of artists, like 3, 4, that they sit down, or does each one they just specifically hire just a random person?
I don't know, but look at this, for example. Like, the fuck is that? What are you supposed to get from that exactly?
Trying to be comedic werewolf film.
All right, let's see. Let's see what it is.
I mean,
you may be right. I'm curious. Teddy is scratched by a beast in the woods, the wolf that local angry farmers have been hunting for months. As weeks go by, animal compulsion soon start to overcome the young man. And it's a Shudder original from 2022. So, yeah.
So, another classic.
God almighty, why are they releasing so much Shudder shit? Like, it's not like that.
Deal. Gotta put them out.
So, Mark, I'm curious. Yeah. If they worked a lot with Shudder, how come they never released the VHS movies?
There's nothing to say that they won't in the future, but all of those have physical media releases already.
But I mean, you would think that'd be something they could work with them that people would be more interested in for money making than Teddy. But I guess it's outside their price range.
Yeah, I mean, I just assume stuff like Teddy, nobody else is going to
see. This cover makes it seem like it's like a Beavis and Butthead animated thing, but it's not. It's a live action thing.
Anal in the outfield is such an amazing time.
That'll be next month. Man, it's like Beavis and Butthead, like Daria cartoon, but it's a couple-year-old live action film. Yeah, there's a third one coming out. Blood and Honey.
God, no.
Someone said Garrett bought it.
I'm hoping they're just joking.
They're probably joking.
That's what someone said. I don't know.
This is killer. Vinegar Syndrome. VSU presents Taking Shits. Volumes 1 through 4. That's about the speed of which this is like at with these.
So you said this before. Would you say this is the company that's had the biggest downfall?
You know, I was thinking about that earlier when I saw the drop and everything, and I swear to God that thought entered my mind. I'm like, of any of these companies, this is to me the one that's taken the biggest like dive. I mean, from what it even was like 2 or 3 years ago to now, it's just.
You just mean in terms of releases, or I mean, because look, half the shit is gone. Like people have bought so many of these. Not this one. But.
Well, the thing about Vinegar Syndrome, and they could say this is a good thing, but I don't think it is necessarily. Is they built like a cult-like following of people that will buy any of the shit that they come out with. So for them in the business model, it's good, but I mean, it doesn't help anybody else that actually has some common sense and can use their brain. Because now they can release anything and people will buy it. They know that. So here we are looking at all this shit. Like, what is this? But there's people on that group right now. I guarantee they're like, oh God, Teddy's coming out. So, I mean, in a way they're genius, but on the other hand, we use wrestling and stuff analogies, but it's the same thing. Like they're driving away all the people that are not the diehard fucking Vinegar Syndrome loving, just will buy anything from them people at this point. So all the people that were kind of like, you know, that could critically think, but would still like buy a lot of their stuff. At this point, nobody, none of those people are buying this shit.
I
And-
think
and-
I think
right.
sometimes what Venator is trying to do sometimes is they get a popular title that is nostalgic to a certain amount of people, so that if it makes the rounds, people go, "Oh, I remember that film." So let me check out I could buy on their website. So that one film will hopefully be the lasso that brings them in to this website to hopefully buy more product. But then, like you say, those people are not going to give a shit about Blood Relatives or Bird Eater
Yeah.
or these other movies. So even that's not going to bring that crowd either. Especially with that price, they'll just go, I'll just wait until it gets cheaper and eventually will be on some other label. Unless Venator gets pissed like they have before. Because I still haven't forgotten. They fucked with
yeah.
Orbit DVD and stuff. Still haven't forgotten that.
No, I don't think
Another reason why I won't buy from their sorry ass, but they mess with them and I think other people too. So,
Well,
fuck them
okay.
for that.
A couple of people are bringing up some other companies here. So I'll kind of like share what I think about the comparison, see what you all think. Severin. Now, here's the thing about Severin. That dude is a perfect example of doing the exact opposite of what Vinegar Syndrome has done. He did not even remotely attempt to try anymore to get like mainstream titles after I think Overboard and shit like that flopped. He just was like, all right, I know what we do. I'm going to double down on what we do. And that's what he fucking does now. Like the stuff they get is always just the most obscure, crazy stuff. But usually there's a theme to it that he puts out in those box sets. Like there'll be Philippines titles. There'll be like tour titles. There'll be folklore hammers coming up next. Like, so there's some kind of like cohesive theme, but it's always cult titles that nobody really ever, knows about, put out in the most amazing packages that you can. It's what Vinegar Syndrome should be doing, in my opinion. Right. Like if they had any sense, it's what they would be doing. So that's the difference right there. And then you've got, this comment too is, and I think this is true. So what you will about Vinegar Syndrome, but at least it comes out on like television. Yeah. So Vinegar Syndrome is like the opposite, like the inverse of television. Like they release so much shit that's ridiculous but yeah, could be like that. Could still be waiting on these pre-orders a year later.
Did you want to go into that, or did you have anything about the TerrorVision, the DEADPIT?
I don't have either. Well, there's nothing else to say about it. There's like no movement on that whatsoever.
It'll be all worth it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, to be fair, I've never seen DEADPIT. All this time, and then like when you watch the film, just sit there and go, "Was it worth it?"
Well, that's the thing. I've already seen Gator Bait because I did like one of those shows. I watched it for one of the exploitation shows, and I mean, it's not a great movie by any stretch of the imagination. It's really low budget,
but you like it.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of like a ripoff of I Spit on Your Grave,
right?
But in the like Cajun, in a swamp basically, with a crazy feral kind of Cajun woman. But it's never coming out, so nobody else is going to get to see it. Like, I mean, I'm sure it will at some point, but we're over a year into that pre-order, as I think we are now for Hide and Go Shriek. And it's like, I don't know what excuse that you could have at this point that would make any sense. I know Garrett and CK already talked about this, but I just like to make fun of it at this point because I know that there's no reason for that.
Good things come to those who wait. Just keep waiting.
Well, Gator Bait 2 ain't gonna be one of them things, sir. I love the fact that that's the That's the thing they say is the holdup. They're just waiting on like the most pristine elements for Gator Bait 2.
So what
Yeah.
does that have to do with Hide and Go Shriek? What does Gator Bait 2 have to do with the?
Oh, nothing.
Oh. So why is that out?
Hide and Go Shriek is just another one that they're for some reason jacking around on forever.
Did they give a reason why that one isn't?
I'm sure they gave a reason. Does it matter? No. I mean,
Quality control. That's probably
For
it.
both of them?
Yeah.
Then what are they doing? Like,
These things take time, man. Can't rush it.
good things don't come to those who pre-ordered Gator Bait. It's just torment. Life is short. I want to get my things before the planet explodes. Yeah. What do you think? Okay. What do you think would be an amount of time at this point where people should be like asking for refunds?
you mean from like release date to like release date onward?
Yeah, just in general. Like, what do you think is a cutoff period for like how long a pre-order should take before you're like, fuck this?
Depends on what would happen. I mean, if they have element issues, transfer issues, and depends on how long you've been waiting already. I mean, if you're going on like 2 years, then
I'll be nice 1 year. If they set a date and they're past 1 year of that date, piss on you. That you don't know what you're doing, then you're too much of an idiot. You shouldn't be in the business. Go work at a grocery store or something. Bad groceries.
it also would be different if it was a one-time thing. Say they have
Yeah.
issues because
That's
shit
what
has happened. But if this is a reoccurring theme every time they put something out, I mean,
Yeah, if it was like an event, like your place got flooded and your
Right.
tornado, that made sense. This is a common thing. Like, well, I guess it was the one thing, the murder set pieces.
Oh yeah, the massacre video stuff. Well,
That did come out, right?
yeah, I've got it. It came out.
Or are they releasing anything else?
I don't know. I don't keep up with Massacre anymore because that just did me in, and that's kind of what I'm
Well,
talking about.
how long did it take for you? And was it that film or was it a different film where you're like, was it that film or a different film where you had that epiphany of?
It was that one.
It was that one. And
It
how
took
long?
It took a year for that one to get.
How long for you, like time wise? Like when it was this amount late, in your mind, you're like, "Fuck this."
I probably a little bit after like 6 months, to be
6
honest,
months.
because like at some point you're just, and that was a particular case too where. See, the thing with television is they'll come out and argue with you about shit, but with Massacre, it's like you didn't hear anything. They never said anything about what was going on, and people would email them, and you didn't hear anything for a long time. Now they've turned around. I actually saw a post from that guy where he was like, "We've revamped our shipping system, and we're now doing everything in house, and yada yada yada, and everything's 40% off." And I'm just like, dude, that's great and all, but I'll never order anything again from there. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Didn't that happen for the other one? What's the one that was it Nutbag that CK got?
Oh yeah, no,
He was waiting for like a year.
it happened for a bunch of stuff. I can't even remember all of the stuff. I didn't order a lot of it, but a lot of stuff around that time that just didn't come out for a really long time. And the same thing with, and it's just at some point, it's just, I just know I'm not going to buy anything else from, I'm not going to buy anything else from, I'm not going to pre-order from TerraVision. If they have something come out that I like, that I look at and I'm like, that's good, I'll just wait until, if I want it, that somebody else has it, like Diabolic or something, where they've actually got it in hand. And I know I'm not going to be like just waiting 2 years for something to come out.
So yeah, Master Video did Hack-O-Lantern and the Uwe Boll film Postal.
Hack-O-Lantern was another one. The 4K of that one took forever too.
And they did Postal.
Oh god.
The Uwe Boll film.
How are their transfers? I don't have any of their stuff.
They're good. They're not bad. But good lord. William says he ordered from Master Video 2 days ago and it shipped today. Yeah, I mean, I got to feel like that they probably had to reevaluate that whole thing after that. But I don't care anymore. All right, let's see what else. If there's anything else on here. Mark, is there one company that you just won't buy from?
No. I mean, well, with like, for example, you guys are talking about TerraVision. I typically just wait till their stuff comes out. I think the only thing that I did pre-order was Rumpelstiltskin from them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'll give pretty much anybody a chance. I mean, maybe not Sandpiper Pictures, but you know, most of the other ones are fair game.
I still don't know what the hell Sandpiper Pictures even is.
I don't think anybody does.
I mean, I don't know where it came from. What it like? I have no idea.
Well, yeah, they got skateboards.
Mm-hmm.
What? Who the hell is going to buy skateboards?
They got all kinds of silly shit. Bumper stickers, beach balls, cameras.
I swear I thought those were condoms. Right there.
Hey, that'll happen eventually.
Yeah, it probably will.
But anyway, so I guess that's Vinegar Syndrome for you. Any of that stuff would y'all buy? I mean, do you have any interest in any of that?
No.
From the drop or anything?
The condoms. Stuck up. Coming soon to stick up your ass.
I'll probably get Night Watch much, much further down the road. Anytime soon. I'm in no rush to buy that.
I don't know. I tell you what's weird. This may be, I think it is the only like halfway sale that I've not bought anything from at all. I have no interest in buying anything here.
I can't even tell you the last stuff I pre-ordered. It's been a long time.
It's bizarre to me, man, how far that's gone down. It used to be an exciting thing, like a big, you go on there, like we used to have those big kind of watch parties and stuff. I don't have it in me to do it anymore, really. I would have done it today if my camera had fucked up, but still, like, I mean, I'm not, we'd have done that, if I'd have done that and that would have dropped, I'd have been like,
yeah. It's like, what could you have said?
What? Yeah.
We know, but Mark, we know what Uncle Bill will be buying. You know what I'm thinking of? Hatchet, baby, 4K collector's edition.
We got to talk about that too. Let's go over to that.
From Umbrella.
Don't say anything about it yet because this is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I don't want to bury the lead, but
anniversary. We gotta do a watch along.
Yeah, we're doing the Hatchet commentary next week.
My God.
2006, baby.
No. You could never get me to watch that.
20 years of slasher excellence.
No. God almighty.
The viewers demanded.
That's right. You don't want to let the fans down, dude.
I don't think there's
one single
person that would want to see that.
Hatchet did enough of letting the fans down. DEADPIT can't do more.
Let's see. Where in the hell is it on? It's on their site.
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
I got it. Chat. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you ready?
Of course.
I don't know if anybody can really be ready for this or not. I am excited though with the Wrong Turn bundle, but Jesus Christ. Hold on, I gotta get this on the right shit here.
Right.
Yeah.
You haven't seen a single Hatchet film, you're not missing much.
No. As a matter of fact, that's like, it'd be amazing if I'd never seen one.
I mean, in all honesty, it's been kind of, what's the word? discontinued. It's been replaced by Terrifier,
Exactly. Yeah, it's basically same thing.
only with a much better killer.
Now, I know there are fans of this movie. I understand that. I get that. But I swear on all things holy, if you spend $200 on a fucking Hatchet collection, there's something wrong, man.
What
There
if
is
Garrett
something.
buys it?
What do you mean? What if he buys it? He probably will fucking buy it. Like, there's like a
I mean,
90%
will
chance
you,
he's already
will you
pre-ordered
be
it.
telling him to his face? There's
I
something
mean,
wrong with him.
I ain't seen Garrett's ass in 6 months, but if I did, yes. But buddy.
So
what the
what's
hell?
all involved with this $200 assembly?
We're gonna ferret that out right now. Mark
Ain't worth
is already
it.
pre-ordered. He told me secretly before we started the show.
I have
Yeah, he didn't want anybody to know, and he's going to deny it, but he's already ordered it.
I mean, that is a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that this exists is a testament to the fact we're going down the wrong road with physical media. Like, we fucking jumped the shark, whatever you want to say. Here we go. So in this, let's read what we have here. We have a VHS release of the original Hatchet. Okay. We have a 100-page book. Is it perfectly bound though? Because I don't fucking want to mess with it if it's not. Well, here we go. 120-page graphic novel.
I didn't know it was a graphic novel.
Who gives a shit? A rigid case. It's got to be rigid. Keep that in mind. Art cards. Which, if there's anything more useless than art cards of Hatchet, I don't know what that would be. But there's 8 of them. Limited edition numbered release. And what are these steel books, or are they just
looks like regular slips?
4Ks?
Yeah, regular 4Ks with slips.
Wait, what was the rigid? What was rigid?
Buddy, it's rigid. So it's fucking rigid.
So it's
hard as a rock.
The thing, it's the slip cover.
Oh, what is actually rigid? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. The custom art rigid case.
Yeah, the box that goes over the.
Yeah.
Oh,
it holds all of it, I guess, together.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's the VHS. I never will forget seeing that cover at a convention back when that movie came out, and everybody was like watching that one scene from it, you know, in the beginning, the best scene in the whole fucking movie, where he like rips her jaw off, and people were like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. A return to, 80s horror. And that's what it was touted as. And then we got that. And
I mean, I get the excitement. The poster is simple.
Yeah.
But cool. It's a good opening scene, like you mentioned. But then look what's beside it. The face.
I mean, that
Look at
movie,
that face.
that whole movie is trash, man.
That face is like,
that's not even the worst he's ever looked at those movies either.
Exactly.
Sad thing. So let's see what else we got here. There's the comic, graphic novel, whatever. Oh God damn it! Who the fuck is going to have that? It just makes me angry looking at that.
You gotta support.
Does it
you
really?
Gotta support it.
Does it make you that angry?
Old school American horror.
You imagine going over to somebody's house and they had that on display or something. I'd fucking knock it off their table. God damn it. That's ridiculous that you have that.
If I had that, I would give it to you and go, could you please read? Read along with Uncle Bill Hatchet.
Read the whole thing to you?
Like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yeah.
You're like, hello, boys and girls. I'm Uncle Bill. We got a story for you today called Hatchet. And you just, each page is...
You know what that would be like? Each page would be like, duh, duh, blood, dirt.
Who wouldn't want to hear that? Mark, wouldn't you want to hear that?
Sure.
Here we go.
Why not?
There's
okay, so it's all the films or the first film?
Okay, that's Hatchet 1 and Hatchet 2 right there.
3 and 4.
There's 3 and 4 on the other disc.
I can't
Which-
believe there's 4 films.
Look here, Rambo. Duh. Durr.
Well, I guess they're assuming, okay, each film, $20 a piece, that's 80. And then they add the VHS, they add the book. Depending how, I mean, it's 100-page, but depending like the size of the book, like what are the dimensions of the book, the weight of it, they just add that to the price.
They weigh it like tomatoes or something.
They
That's
just
how
add in, add stuff to jack up the price to make people not assume they're being ripped off.
I just cannot in my brain fathom having like a 4K of like Hatchet 3 or Victor Crowd. Like you know what I mean? Like who would watch that willingly?
You've seen the first 2. I know that, Uncle Bill. Have you seen the others?
I've seen them all.
Oh,
I've seen
okay.
every one of those fucking movies, unfortunately. But like none of them are good. Not one of them.
And they get worse.
Yes. And by the end, you're just like, how the fuck did this even get made? The special effects on the last movie were some of the worst special effects I think I've seen from like a newer practical, where it's like, we're going to do all practical effects. It's like, I probably wouldn't even bothered. There's that scene where, in the last one where Felissa Rose, you know, she gets her arm ripped off or whatever and shoved up her ass and all that. That looks ridiculous. Looks like a mannequin. It's just stupid.
Honestly, I mean, I haven't seen those films in so long. I barely remember them. I've seen them all, but I don't even remember the last 2.
The last one,
I know a plane crash or something.
yeah, they're just at the plane. It's like this cheap set near the plane.
Right.
That's it. It was so cheap, just half it was just in the plane.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like
Mhm.
at least 60% of that movie. Okay.
I mean, it does have a fan base because there were 4 films. I mean, it's not me.
That's so fucking bad.
Yeah, I mean that picture alone, that kind of, it's a very goofy design. Obviously not meant for bright lights and big titties.
No, I'd probably store that in whatever like darkest closet I had. Look at that. Like, what the fucking...
Bob Zombie, look at that comment. I just got off a 14-hour work and let's just like how I feel.
Yeah.
Does it make you mad though? Like, you love Man. There was no franchise, no sequel, but they made 4 of these and now a $200 collection.
I mean, it made me mad before the $200 collection.
Well, yeah. I guess.
But now, I mean, this really makes me angry.
But do you feel that even though we're not fans of it? Well, Mark, are you a fan?
I've said for years, like I like the effects in the first movie, the death scenes, obviously, stuff like that. But overall, they, like you said, they get progressively worse, and the makeup gets progressively worse. The writing is non-existent. Like it's just an excuse to make a slasher film, really. I mean, it's not an iconic character. I don't think it ever reached the heights of what he wanted it to. I think Terrifier is honestly where he wanted it to go. He wanted it to get that big. And
yeah, Terrifier, don't mean to cut you off, but that villain in Terrifier, like, despite my thoughts on Terrifier, that villain is great. That villain is good. That villain is what carries those films. They have a lot of gore, but I get people, like, I like the villain. I mean, I'm not even big on the movies, but the villain is very, very memorable. This, on the other hand, goofball. It's goofy. It's stupid. It's silly. It's dumb looking. His sound effects, I can't take him seriously. No matter how violent it is, can't take it seriously. He's just terrible. And Charcoal Beetler, he's done way better on effects and stuff. Like, this is the best design he got. Really?
I don't even know if this is from the first movie. I think that's.
I mean,
from
even in the first one that I remember, it's not even a great design, let alone this. But
yeah, overall, yeah, the design is not great.
and the way it's portrayed, it's just ridiculous.
You see that last movie too. They made the unfortunate mistake of showing this, but also like the entire upper, like, you know, him walking around with the torso and stuff.
Mm.
And it's just so bad. It's so clearly just like a fake suit kind of thing. And it just kind of moves like it just looks ridiculous.
Do you think this was, I mean, even though not big a fan of it, do you think this will sell?
No. I think the time for that movie's done. It's been done for a while. Just what you were talking about, like Terrifiers kind of filled the gap between that now.
Yeah.
I guess there's some people that if you were born in the I don't know, the 90s, 2000, early 2000s or something like that, you're nostalgic for these movies, but
I mean, it might sell, but I don't think it'll sell out. Hell, I don't even think the Terrifier set on here is sold out. I think they still have that on the Umbrella site. So if that didn't sell out, what the hell makes them think Hatchet will?
Will you be sent this to review?
no, I don't think so.
I mean,
If they do send it, I'll send it back to them.
you guys got sent the keep.
I don't have time.
I don't know. I mean, if you guys got sent the keep, this might be in your future.
Listen, I'll tell you, it might be in CK's future. It ain't gonna be in my future because life's too short. I'm too old to be watching shit like this.
What if he makes
wasting
you do
time?
it? He's like, "This is yours."
I'll try to just send it back to the Umbrella.
Listen, I reviewed a lot, but this is the last straw.
I mean,
I can't.
it kind of
cross the line.
is.
I can't cross this Hatchet line.
It's just I can't do Hatchet. I can do a lot of things, but
Okay, so which is worth, Hatchet or Hostel?
God, what a question.
That's why I asked. Same with the chat. Hatchet or Hostel?
Yeah, I mean that'd be a good because I don't want to watch either one of them. I'm sitting here thinking like,
How about you, Mark?
I'd say if I had to pick between the two, I'd definitely watch Hostel over the Hatchet movies because at least with that, there's the real semblance of it actually being a film. They're on location, all the stuff in the Czech Republic. That stuff, like I like that foreign architecture and everything. At least you could there's something to latch onto. The terrible, shitty sets and all the stuff they have in the Hatchet movies. And I'm fine with certain low budget stuff, but I mean that just, it's rough.
most people are saying that too. Actually, though, Hostel is better than Hatchet.
No, I was just curious because I know those are like your two kryptonites.
At least Hostel has titties.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
Very true. There's a lot of nudity.
Hatchet didn't have any?
I don't remember it having any.
I don't remember the movie, to be honest. Yeah, I guess it didn't. For a slash film, that's weird.
Yeah, that you are right though. That is like my kryptonite. Like if those two movies were laying on a table in front of me and I had to pick, I'd probably just knock myself out with the fucking table instead of having to watch either. I have no interest in revisiting either one of those movies, and I think I kind of equally hate both of them.
Okay. By the way, this alternate cover is terrible. This artwork on Wrong Turn.
For Wrong Turn. Yeah, it looks like I was saying before, it kind of looks like the box itself's getting chlamydia.
Yeah,
like it's just turning green. And...
Yeah, like Vinegar Syndrome.
But, okay, here's the thing about this. This is like $60. Now, granted,
Only.
yeah, granted, it's just 4K of that one movie, and the Blu-ray. But I actually really enjoy Wrong Turn, which I know is weird because like the things in Wrong Turn look a lot like the Victor Crowley shit. But I think the difference is the acting in Wrong Turn is like a lot better than any of those Hatchet movies.
Yeah, I saw Wrong Turn in the theater. I liked it. It was a nice surprise. And also not just the acting, but the tone. Like the tone is serious. However you feel about the look of the monsters, the hillbillies. The tone is consistently serious. Not this kind of American Pie type of comedy, but it wants to be very gory, but it's not that funny. Here, it's not really trying for humor. It's just a backwards, straightforward slasher. It's fairly serious, with some good kills and among other stuff. But yeah,
I kind of agree with that. Like, pick a fucking tone for one thing. Like, if you're gonna be scary when it's time to be scary, and if you want to be funny. And like, I don't think Hatchet does either one of those things particularly well. But at least in Wrong Turn, they're like, okay, this is a ridiculous premise, but we're going to play it straight. I'm going to play it like, it's actually dangerous and it works.
mm-hmm. And it's got a 48-page booklet.
Is it rigid? Yep. It's got a custom rigid case. So we're good to go. You don't want a fucking flaccid case. So I guess that's the main things from Umberland. It like they don't have a whole hell of a lot of new shit.
Oh my god!
Silent Hill.
Yeah, Jesus.
Holy shit! They've got Return to Silent Hill 4K.
Yeah.
Rainbow. Get excited, man! I know you love this movie.
The worst film so far I've seen this year, by far.
Damn, really?
I mean, to be honest, I've only seen like 5 films of 2026, but this is the worst. This is god awful. It's so shit. It's worse than the first movie, way worse. Because the first one had at least a budget. This is a lot cheaper looking. Shit, crappier acting. And I like the game, and they completely jumped the shark on the story.
Yeah. I don't remember the first Silent Hill, to be honest.
I mean, I don't love that film, but this is like way worse.
I can imagine.
In my opinion.
Well,
I see it says pre-order there. Is that the stuff we were looking at a second ago? Was that all the coming soon stuff?
Yeah. There's like pre-order stuff, I think. Okay. Let's see. We Bury the Dead.
6th, there ain't no atmosphere in the film. The only atmosphere is in the director's brain. It is brain dead. Fuck. Director's a dumbass.
The fuck is this?
Nicole Kidman, I believe, was in this. One of her early roles, I want to say. Australian film, I think.
$75 fucking dollars. Come on.
That's a lot. Like, why is it $75 for one movie? God, these 100-page books are. Is that why? Like, really? Like, they really love their books. I like books, but not for this. Who's okay? Like, be a 100-page book on BMX bandits.
Yeah, it's
like I like Rad. I wouldn't want a 100-page book on Rad. Let alone BMX bandits.
Look, it's got a sticker sheet.
Who gives a shit about stickers?
It's got a sticker sheet in it.
You don't put on your trapper that you take to work. Where you put these stickers?
That is a good point. Like, who's buying a 1983 movie and wants some fucking stickers?
Yeah, but we don't put them on your car.
It's killer.
100-page book of BMX Bandits.
I told you, I think we've reached the end of physical media. Like, if you're getting to the point where you got a Hatchet box set and you've got a BMX Bandits 100-page book, I think that we've done as much as we can do. We got to
I don't
fold
know
it
what
up.
the hell you could write for 100 pages. I mean, I've never seen BMX Bandits, but I would assume there's not enough for 100 pages. But even, I don't know. That's ridiculous.
This is from the Umbrella website, which is, I think Umbrella's Australian. Australia.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
We got a super chat from Bobby, though. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Okay.
4 boxes came in. Uncle Bill sing, "Oh, you use your imagination." Oh, yeah. Boxes turn into Matt. Okay.
Where are the
Mark
4
CK
boxes?
Yeah. Mark, CK, and Uncle Bill start robot dancing. Me killer. Uncle Bill sings "Use Your Imagination," DEADPIT Radios, and you.
I don't know how to dance, a little robot dance. I'll let Mark do that.
I'm not an expert either.
Yeah, but you're black.
Oh, okay.
Black
Sure,
people
that'll
dance, right?
I guess.
I've
Not
seen
me.
Major Payne. I've seen Damon Wayans do his robot dance.
Yeah. It's a killer scene.
Bleep, bleep. Oh, speaking of which, they just announced that movie to come out from Kino.
Oh,
Major
really?
Payne?
Yeah, the Blu-ray. It's just a Blu-ray, though. I don't know why they release everything in the world in 4K, but they released that on Blu-ray.
But I guess it makes sense because you guys have talked about before, comedies don't really need 4K, so
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they should release any of those comedies in 4K, but they have been, all of them, to a point. And
maybe they're realizing it's not good for maybe it's not making enough money for them to get the 4K in there.
I hope they kind of back off on that. It's just silly to me.
But I'd take a look at that. I love Major Payne. That's a very fun
Yeah, I
movie.
do too.
Yeah.
Did I give you
gotta
permission?
do,
He's Opie.
Blank Man
Get
next.
your ass back to Mayberry.
Let's see.
Yeah, Michael Myers himself directed it. And not Tony Moran. I mean, like the actual.
Michael Myers, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck Tony Moran.
Oh, I think. Let me see if I can find those Kino releases real quick.
So I'm curious, the people in the chat, is there anyone that still buys DVD? Because I know DVD is still very successful. Or do any of you guys ever buy like a DVD of a film?
No.
Not that I can think of, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I just don't see anybody really selling DVDs that much anymore. You know what I mean? Like companies, I mean, Walmart still has them and stuff, but
yeah.
Only time I watch a DVD is like somebody saying when it's out of print movie.
Okay.
At this point.
A couple of people, DVD is all I buy.
Yeah, it's still a pretty popular format.
What do you think that is? Is it just they're used, like the folks in the chat, you're just used to it? I get if it's out of print, like it's only on DVD, but even if it's on Blu-ray, it's just you're just used to DVD so much.
Good question.
Because I would think Blu-ray would have a little bit better picture quality, and they can't be that expensive nowadays. A Blu-ray, like, well, of an older film that you get on Amazon or something.
I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I think really Blu-ray for average person, right, has just a regular television. 4K maybe or Blu-ray player or something like that, like Blu-ray is probably about the best that it got. I mean, you have to have like a pretty decent setup for 4K to really matter. If you're trying to watch like a 4K on like a, let's just say like a anything under a 55-inch TV, it's not really gonna fucking matter. What is it?
No, this memory popped in my head. The last time we had this conversation is when Mark was mad at us, and then his dog clapped in the back.
Oh, okay.
Is that dog back there?
No,
Because I'm hoping we get a repeat. Yeah.
no, that'll never happen.
He fucking kicked the dog out of the house after that. That's what you don't know.
Yeah, she'll never be down here again.
Jess and Jess Stoner, that's the film with the guy who was James Bond for one film. He starred in another film. Marshall. Forget where, somewhere in.
Yeah, George Lazenby.
Lazenby.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service, I think was the one. This is just Dawn of the Dis page on here. I was just going through like their stuff. I didn't realize 88 Films released all this stuff recently, or pre-orders, I guess. Operation Scorpio, The Tournament, Stoner, and then I forgot about this too. I've always wanted to see this movie and never seen it. Severin's releasing it, so I'll finally get a chance to watch it. Threads.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough watch. I mean, if you thought The Day After was a tough watch, this is a lot tougher watch to me.
It's a movie about the Holocaust, right? Or nuclear kind of Holocaust.
Nuclear. Yeah, there's a nuclear explosion and the fallout. It's about the fallout of it. Very grim. Very, very grim. You have to be in a good, right set of mind to watch that.
Feel good movie of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't want to feel depressed, you don't want to watch it. But
it's just one I've always heard about.
Yeah.
It comes up in those lists all the time of like the best horror films and yada, yada, yada. And I've just never, or it comes up in a lot of different people's top lists. I've just never seen it for some reason.
Yeah, it's effective enough.
I mean, to each his own in terms of opinion and all, but 4K is a scam.
Oh God, you're gonna get fucking Mark riled up, bulls. Don't talk about 4K in here. I'm getting pissed off.
Hey, if that's what you want to believe, okay.
You pulled the trigger on Mark.
Yeah. That's his weakness. You don't talk shit about 4K.
That's his kryptonite. That's his hostile.
I'll agree that some companies are scamming when it comes to transfer because they're doing half-ass transfers in 4K. So
yeah, that does happen.
That's definitely a thing.
I think the majority of companies are doing that, to be honest, like that I see. I see very few 4Ks come through where I'm like blown away by the picture quality at this point.
Yeah. I don't think, especially, I mean, studio releases, to me, there's some exceptions, but most of the time, a lot of those seem to be some of the weakest transfers, at least to me. So I just don't think that they're not taking the Don May approach.
No, I swear to God, I was going to say that. Yeah. Like, there's two companies I can think of where every time I've watched a 4K from that company that I've been completely amazed at how different it is, and it's Blue Underground and Synapse. Every time.
Yeah.
So I don't know what those guys are doing, but what about the Cat 3 film Men Behind the Sun? What about it? That film's crazy as shit. Mm-hmm. That's actually a hard watch too, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
4K is not a scam, but sometimes I can't see the difference between 4K and Blu-ray. You know, sometimes I don't think I don't think there is a difference sometimes, depending on who's doing the transfer, or not a noticeable one anyway.
Yeah, definitely depends on transfer, their source material, even your setup potentially. I mean, like you were saying earlier, you got to have a pretty good setup, right, Uncle Bill? Like you gotta invest.
I mean, to really get anything out of it, I think I hate to say this, but I think you have to have like probably a 65 or above television where it has some sort of like QLED capabilities or above.
At least an OLED panel. At least to me, that's like top of the line. And even with your OLED, like what kind of OLED do you have? Do you just have the basic bitch brand from Walmart or Target or whatever the hell? I mean, if you think about it, like not every phone is the same. They sell phones at Walgreens, but it's not going to be as good as an iPhone. It might get you everything you want for the most part, but there's going to be noticeable differences.
So March setup, you need March setup.
Yes.
I mean,
Mark's couch is in 4K.
Well, which couch? He's got about 3 couches for each of his 3-story place.
This is a good question, Mark. You know this? The Day of the Dead 4K they're doing is an interpositive transfer. Is that really 4K if it's not direct from the negative?
I mean, they could always put the actual source material. No, of course not. But the transfer itself, I mean, yeah, you can get resolution to 4K from pretty much any transfer. I mean, but the end result is going to look typically worse if it's not the actual negative. But at this point with that film, I'll take what I can get, because isn't the original like negative lost or something like that? Isn't that?
That's what we heard. Yeah. I think, was it Felcher that was talking about that? Somebody was talking about
somebody
that.
was, yeah.
That's too bad.
But I can tell you that's one I ain't going to be fucking buying because I know it's coming out again.
How the hell do you lose the negative of a film like that?
Good question.
That's so crazy to me.
I never stop. Fucking people. Mark, do a video on your setup.
Are we talking about like just what I watch movies on day to day? Let me know, Jackson Jack.
Your couch.
I think that's what you mean, but
Mark has 3 $8,000 couches. Okay. What was I looking at on here? Oh yeah. Try to keep this part rolling. The War Game is one that I haven't seen or even heard of. But they're releasing both of those in a bundle, I'm pretty sure.
Never heard of it.
Me either.
Not familiar with it.
And we got it's all the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Hatchet stuff. Where's that? Look here, son of a bitch. That's probably what got that started right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wish I could see someone doing it because the new film's coming out, but as to who, I don't know. Maybe Arrow?
Maybe. Yeah. That would be like when I would see them releasing too. Now, where the hell did I see that? It had to be a Kino title. Lodged in here somewhere.
Oh, Major Pain, yeah.
They may not even have put it on here where it's not. I don't know. They usually do. Oh, well. I wanted to see what it was on. Well, shit ice. Let's see if there's anything else notable on here. Night Patrol. I know everybody's looking forward to having that one, and I know what you did last summer.
The series.
The complete series.
The critically acclaimed series.
Yeah. Won a couple Emmys, I think.
Major Pain has a 4K scan of the 35mm new commentary with director Dick Castle, moderated by Douglas Hosdale, and a trailer.
Oh, okay. I'll be honest with you, I'd buy it regardless.
Yeah. Fun film. And they're affordable. Which not many companies are nowadays.
No.
Especially in physical media.
Yeah. So most of the stuff already went over.
Yeah.
So,
Because he talked about Falling Down, Eraser.
Yeah.
Ugly ass cover and Eraser. That's a shitty cover and Eraser.
Look here, buddy. Look, you don't like that?
Well, I mean, the
Yellow.
original poster art kind of sucked too. I mean, it never had a good cover. I mean,
Even just the image on the right with him holding the two would have been good.
Yeah.
That would have been good enough. But look at that piss yellow. That looks like something from hell. I mean,
I feel like the biggest problem when they're trying to do Arnold movies is they all do the same thing, which is they put his face on it as much as humanly possible to sell it, and it just fucks up the cover.
yeah, they did that with, I think, The Running Man and other stuff. It's not appealing. Again, the one on the right is good enough. Just have that.
Yeah, I mean, we know who he is. We don't need a giant picture to remind us it's his face.
And I mean, I like the film, but not sure about all the junk.
That's actually a boutique label release of Raw Deal. That's a good idea.
I'll pass. Yeah, those look like AI cover. Yeah,
it probably is. I wouldn't put it past them.
Pred says today is the 45th anniversary of Friday the 13th Part 2. Which is, in my estimation, one of the best, if not the best, Friday the 13th movies.
Good one. No, and there's no collector's edition. No, they just released a 4K. Well, I mean, not just released, but didn't seem like that long ago.
No, I wasn't.
So, nah.
I swear to God, when I saw that comment at first, though, I thought he meant that we need a boutique label that was called Raw Deal. And I was thinking there's already one that basically is like that. It's called TerraVision. Just give you a Raw Deal every fucking time.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So yeah, that's the majority of, I guess, like the new releases. Nice. Somebody said there was a sale going on too. I was going to check that out. Blue Underground. Or it's sale on Blue Underground stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. Most of the good stuff is gone though.
Shit.
So.
It's crazy to me though, man, that like, you know, how long they've been doing the 4K thing. I still think that their releases have the best 4Ks, or some of the best 4Ks anyway. Yeah, there's not really anything on here. Oh, well. All right. So, what other shit we got going on?
We'll talk about TCM from A24.
Oh, fuck.
Well, go ahead, Mark. You brought it up.
I mean,
I wish. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say I wish we could watch trailers on here because there's two I would love to watch, but every time we try to, we always end up getting screwed over. So I'm not even going to try to do it this time.
Was
Resident
it for
Evil and
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
like so yeah, never mind. It's funny. This question just came in.
which is crazy because everybody else reacts to trailers, but for some reason we get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't even try to do it anymore. We always get fucking
Yeah.
hit. I did not see the Spirit of Halloween alien statue. Is it just like a giant, like one like Terrifier or something?
Yeah, it's like almost a 7-foot tall xenomorph. The mouth comes out. I think the teeth retract and like the mouth tongue thing comes out. I mean, it looks cool, but for $450, it does seem a bit steep. I know a lot of their other animatronics are high priced, at least a lot of the bigger ones. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to get one, but I saw some of the reviews on it, and they were saying like it's not as good as you'd expect it to be for $450. So if I do get it, I'll probably wait for it to go down some.
Well, fuck it. Let's do it this way. Like, we don't show it, but we'll just react to the trailer and just like people can open up another tab, another window, follow along with us. And we just watch the
for
trailer.
Resident Evil?
We just don't show it.
Do we just all watch the trailer?
Yeah, and we'll just
Okay.
we don't have to show it. We just react to it because that's what people would want to be the reactions.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So for folks out there, just open up another tab, another window. Just type Resident Evil 2026 trailer. There's one on Sony Pictures Entertainment. I mean, wherever. It's like a minute and 50 seconds. They're all going to be the same anyway.
Yeah.
But just follow along with us.
Before we start that, though, I'm just curious. What are I think I've heard UB's thoughts on this. I think it was the NWO show not too long ago. But what do you think, Matt, of TCM A24? I know you hate A24, so
Well, yeah. Uncle Bill, CT have said it best. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a franchise that really didn't need a franchise. And I liked the second film. That was what got me known. As in, I first heard about it because of that. But nothing can beat the first movie. So you're just going uphill, and it's a impossible task to overcome the first movie. The first movie worked on many levels. Any movie afterward is just a poor imitation.
Yeah.
So they keep doing it, and it's not. Most of them were not even that successful. The Netflix, I don't know if that did any business. I guess there's no sequels to it. Netflix is not, they didn't keep enough to do sequels or whatever. I don't know. So the A24 is doing it. It does it say something when you keep rebooting something over and over again? Obviously, there was not enough there to get a sequel to it, except the prequel to the 2003 film. So just stop. Like, they are hoping we'll get it this time. No one gives a shit anymore. There's too many bad films that have the taste in people's mouths. So when a new one comes about, there's no excitement because they just remember a lot of the bad shit.
Well, yeah. There's several movies that I can think of where they never should have had sequels. They were just they weren't meant to have like a franchise, but they had franchises. Jaws is a good example of that. To me, The Exorcist is a good example of that. Texas Chainsaw. The Exorcist has Exorcist 3, but here's the thing about Exorcist 3. It's not really an Exorcist movie. I mean, it's made in such a way where if you took out like anything about the first Exorcist, you wouldn't even miss it. It has really like the only connection being the priest, and that's not even like a huge part of that movie, to be honest. Towards the end.
Third's the only good one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I mean, it's interchangeable. It could be its own standalone movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have to have anything to do with the original extras.
But he's got a new spin on it.
Does he? Does he?
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's always a desperate
fucking-
damage. The damage ain't cutting it.
I'd love to see what the new spin is going to be.
I mean, I suppose the only thing you could do that hasn't been done maybe would be to not make it the typical slasher film that they've been trying to do for all these years. Maybe focus more on Leatherface himself, not like why he became the character or whatever, or why he became a killer, I should say. Maybe if you were to like cross like the original Maniac and Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer or something and shoot it on 16 millimeter, go for grit, go for atmosphere, and do something like that.
Psycho in the City, like Babe, Pig in the City.
No, but just focus more on like make it more of like the character study kind of thing, and not focus on why, but what is, because that's the thing they always do. Oh, let's see how he became a killer and all that kind of thing.
That sounds dumb.
That's the only thing you could do that's different from everything else. Well, yeah, I mean, all the sequels are. I mean, everything is beyond the first film, so
it's just dumb as fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, it all this stuff's never going to stop. They're going to keep going with everything for some odd reason. They seem to think they can reinvent it every time.
Mm-hmm. They actually kind of did this in one of those fucking horrible prequel things.
Yeah, that seemed to have become a theme for a while. Like they wanted to show how the killer became the killer.
I'm so glad that time period is fucking over with, man. You have no idea. There was a period in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, where like every remake was about going back into their childhood.
Yeah,
and you got to see how they became like what. And it was like,
but they're still doing that.
I don't think they're doing it to the degree they were doing it then, though. There was one of those movies released every damn month.
Well, no, they're just doing now TV, like Crystal Lake.
Oh God, dude, don't get me started on that shit. Lord,
Halloween will probably be that way.
They can show
Michael Myers as a kid.
TV series up their ass. Are you ready to watch this trailer though? I know you're excited.
Oh
Zach
yeah,
Cregger,
sure,
coming out with the Resident Evil shit after doing Weapons, I guess.
Yeah.
So let me see which one. Which one are we doing? I've got they're all basically like 2 minutes long.
Official teaser trailer. This is from Sony Pictures Entertainment.
All right.
1 minute 53 seconds.
54. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get it queued up, and then I'll count us down here because I got to get through 50 ads. All right.
But yeah, this is Zach, the guy who did Barbarian and Weapons. For those who even care, he said he's not following anything of the games, none of the characters of the games, none of the stories of the games. I swear I thought he said that if he didn't get the rights to this, he would just made the film the same, which is what it looked like. So, ready when you are.
All right, so this is the Sony one. I'm at the part where the trailer's starting. And 3, 2, 1, go.
So for those who are watching along, the character is knocking on the door and
yep,
about ready to go in.
Oh Lord, somebody shit.
The director of one shitty film and the director of a second shitty film.
God. Oh boy.
So Mark, what
there's
year
the green herb over his shoulder right there.
But like, what year is this supposed to take place in, Mark?
Um,
1998 or today?
I would assume that time period because he said it's supposed to be parallel to the second video game.
So 1998?
Yeah.
So how the hell he's got a cell phone with the flashlight on it before he went in the sewer?
That's what he said. I don't know. Asking the wrong guy.
What's Cool Dude doing in this?
It's a fat
why is any of this shit in the trailer?
Oh fuck. Hands out of a door. It was bad case of Twister. Zombies dropping like it was World War Z. Let's have a trailer that looks nothing, sounds nothing, seems nothing like Resident Evil. That was great.
Okay. First impressions right off that. Why was there a fucking smoke alarm going off throughout that entire trailer? Because that's kind of annoying. And then like somebody's playing a tuba. Like what the fuck?
That's a scary soundtrack, I guess.
I guess so.
For modern audiences.
Dear Lord.
Like Uncle Bill, like you, for a guy who's not really like, I can't imagine the last time you even thought of Resident Evil other than those terrible 2000s movies. What was your thoughts as just a horror film? Just as a horror film.
You mean the original Resident Evil or that?
No, this trailer. Like you look at it just as a zombie film, horror film.
I'm not entirely sure, man. Like what to make out of that, really. I mean, it kind of falls in line with all the other shit he's done. It looks like all the other movies he's done.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I imagine it'll kind of play out like all the other movies he's done. I'm not a huge fan of that guy's. I mean, Weapons was fine, but not really. Well, parts of it were fine. Same thing with Barbarian up until friggin' Justin Long came into it. But I don't know. Like, here's the thing with me, like Resident Evil is not like a sacred franchise or anything. Like all those movies suck. Every single fucking one of them. So do whatever with them.
But I think I hate to say this. Well, no. He's probably making more for you than for me or Mark. Like that's the truth. Like just people just look at this as his zombie film, his monster movie. Just slap that title on there because it's a popular title. But from what I understand, it's not going to really be like the game at all. So you don't have to be into the games. So it's going to be made for people who are just into horror. Well, it's not for you because you didn't even like the other films like if we didn't like them either. So,
I mean, was there a Resident Evil film y'all liked that you would say was like really good?
Really good? No.
Yeah.
I could watch the first one as a standalone goofy movie, but there's never been a solid Resident Evil film, no. And the last one tried to be like the games, Welcome to Raccoon City, but the director was an idiot and didn't know what he was doing and failed horribly. This guy seemed like he wanted to make a zombie film. Hey, Weapons made $100 million. You want this IP? Yeah. And they always say they're a big fan when they're full of shit. And then he just wrote a script that's just a monster movie. Put this title on there to sell tickets.
I mean, yeah, he says he's a big fan of the film or the film,
whatever. The games. Guy did Sound Hill last one, said he was a big fan of shit.
Well, to me, it's like if you are a big fan of those games, why wouldn't you want to do something that's at least closer to it? The one thing that he did say when I watched his interview about it was that he wanted to do more creatures and stuff and not just focus on zombies because the T-virus has all this potential to do other things, which I get, and that's fine. But you have all these other really interesting, cool characters from the video game that you could introduce. And I'm sure that 9 times out of 10, they're going to be more interesting than anything anybody else would come up with for Resident Evil, which we've
because
seen
he
thus
said
far.
you just play the game for that. For those characters. You just play the game for that story. Those characters.
But you don't watch a Resident Evil, well, at least coming from the fan perspective. I don't watch Resident Evil movies so that I can experience something that's not Resident Evil.
He thinks different. I don't know.
Well, he's crazy.
But whenever they say they're a fan, it's a red flag. I know that sounds dumb, but you say that because you don't want people mad. And it's said in an interview, I know people may get angry about the film. Like he already knows. So I expect nothing out of this. I don't like the director. I think he's overrated. People call him the next John Carpenter. I think that's fucking fruitcake city.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Barbarian, like you said, when Justin Long comes in, the movie screws up. And the lady with her titties out giving people milk. That was just stupid, but it's supposed to be taken seriously. And then the guy built like 8 football fields worth of tunnels underground somehow by himself.
I noticed
pockets.
He likes to put deformed naked people underground. Like, why is there some bald dude in the sewer with no clothes on? Yeah.
Fat as shit.
Puts Steven Seagal in the sewer.
We do have a $20 super chat. Hold on. From your boy Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby.
Uncle Bill is Limu Emu. Matt is Doug. Phantasmat is Doug Jr. CK is the guy who sells wet teddy bears from his hot dog stand. That sounds about right. Mike OCP is Matt's replacement. Mark is the boss that's saying we're not giving you a helicopter.
I'll have Mark as my boss. He's a fair guy.
That's right. I'm fair.
He'll be fair to us.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see CK selling teddy bears.
Good question. How many fucking Resident Evil movies are there?
Give me a minute.
6 of the Anderson films.
2002. There's that 3.
The Netflix thing. This one.
7 or 8.
Yeah. That's insane to me, man.
And the thing is, I know whenever you adapt something, you cannot satisfy everybody. If you took the basics of the first game, you can make a good, solid, I don't want to say haunted house, but claustrophobic movie where there's terrors and trials and tribulations around every corner.
Yeah.
There's been other films that have done similar stuff to that. And it's not just about that you have to do it well. There's not a lot of good... Like, I grew up with monster movies. I grew up with creature features. A lot of people nowadays don't know how to craft that. At least to an exciting level, like ones did back in the day. Like the Blob remake, or The Fly, or John Carpenter's The Thing. We don't have those kind of directors nowadays. Zach, I don't think is that guy. It's only a teaser. It didn't show much. That was his purpose. He put it out there, I'm sure, to kind of give people a taste. It tastes like shit to me, but
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like watching that trailer, I didn't have like a huge reaction to it like I did, for some of the other trash that's been released.
Like Night Living Dead trailer stuff.
Yes, like that. It's nothing like that or anything. It's just, if I'm being honest, like I just don't care about the Resident Evil franchise. Like I just never did. So as a movie, they've never really, to me, been able to do that right. The games were amazing. Just movies have not been there. So I'm not worried about, them ruining it or anything. It's never really been unruined. It's been fucking trash. So we'll see what they do.
but just as just a singular movie, like without the name.
Yeah.
He's some fat albino guy in the sewers. You know, some
cool dude. Just hanging out in the sewer system.
exactly.
He's down there. Hey guys, he's reviewing some movies down there.
That is truly frightening.
Listen, that'd be fucking cute if they put in that sound bite and they showed that thing. Hey guys.
That's an edit for a short.
Yeah, we gotta do that. Okay. So Jack apparently has a pretty vested interest in this movie, though. I like the fact he's got some.
Yeah, he knows a lot about strips that were never done. He's always giving me information about strips of films that were never made, like the Eddie Murphy film Sandblast that was going to be made, and there was going to be a John Van Damme, Steven Seagal film in the 90s. Like he knows about all those strips that were never made. He's very knowledgeable on that.
So he says, I'll say this about Krieger's Resident Evil script. It's pretty wild and gory action horror story, and at least unlike the upcoming Tomb Raider film, it has no messages and woke stuff. Well, thank God. I didn't know they had no Tomb Raider film, so shows how much I keep up with this stuff. Okay, if you had to choose,
okay,
gun to your head, you got to pick one of these to watch, like the entire franchise: Saw or Resident Evil.
Man.
Resident Evil, I guess, just at least I could laugh at how stupid. Saw films are kind of the same film over and over again, so it just gets so repetitively mundane. When it got to like Saw 4 and 5, at least Resident Evil, I can like. That's so, like I can laugh with Mark. Look how stupid this is. Like this, she thinks she's a Jedi. She just rocks over her head and just, what is this? What's this stupid stuff? Like at least you can laugh at, like joke. There's not much to joke with Saul.
No.
Except they took a microchip out of his butthole or penile plant. What was the? Where was
his urethra, Franklin? Yeah,
where was the microchip from? Like
I think it was in his. It was actually in his stomach. Like
yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Was
that Saw 3 or 4? 4?
I don't know, man. After Saw 3, I got them all mixed up anyway. I have no idea. Once that guy, that Constance Mandalore comes into it, like you might as well forget it. Like I have no earthly idea what the hell's going on in any of those movies after that. It's always just some bullshit too, where he's like explaining a bunch of stuff that you weren't aware of until that moment, and then it shows a flashback, and who the fuck are these characters? Like they just have like 20 different characters that all look the same that you don't know who they are. I can't think of a series I would least like to watch than Saw. By the way, that'll give you a seizure nowadays if you try to watch it, because the editing on that shit is insane, man. Like I'd forgotten like how bad that was, but Jesus, that time period. Somebody was editing that shit with like Edward Scissorhands was editing that motherfucking movie. Just but it's like
Yeah, that's hard for me to deal with that nowadays. I think back then I was more able to, but that stuff I literally have to shy away.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I was sitting there watching it, like I don't even know how you could sit through an entire movie of that, really.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, for your question, there's less Resident Evil, so there's like 10 Saw films. So
that's what I was thinking about. Like that's the one thing that might sway me towards Resident Evil.
There's only
just because there's less movies.
Saw is the one like thing that'll sway you towards Resident Evil. Let's see. Saw sucks. Yes, it does. Resident Evil. Welcome to Wrecking City. Oh, yeah, really? People drive me nuts calling the Saw films brilliant. Who the fuck is calling them brilliant?
Who says that? I've never heard that.
Lord. Would you recommend the Paranormal Activity movies? I think they are a game originally, but like Resident Evil, I don't see anything.
No, they were not a game. Original found footage.
Yeah, they shot that for like nothing, all on I think it was iPhones or something. The first one, at least. I think it was.
I never really been a Paranormal Activity fan.
I
Me
would
either.
recommend them.
Paranormal Fucktivity.
The first Saw movie is better than any Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, but then you got like all the rest of them to watch.
Mhm.
That's just true.
And again, the first Resident Evil I can watch as goofy fun, but it's not Resident Evil. And it's got a good Marilyn Manson soundtrack.
Did you guys see? I heard about this movie, Deep Water. Rennie Harlan's new
Harlan's.
shark film.
Didn't see the trailer.
I haven't either, but I did hear about it because, like, didn't he have like 4 movies in theaters over the past couple of years or something like that? Something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Three Strangers, which I've only seen the first one. Bobby.
Bobby says Mike OCP is replacing Matt after being crushed by a grand piano. Where the hell you come up with this shit, Bobby? Skiller.
So I die.
Matt read it in the script and mad at the director and the writers for that. That's right. You got pissed off because you got killed off in the movie.
No, that's okay. They didn't kill me.
Mike got his own emu named Bee-Boo.
Nah, kill me off so I could just go home. This would that be me? I'd be like, nah, I already got my check.
Fucking shit, Skiller. Paranormal Activity is all shit. All right.
I mean, like the one you talked about, As Above, So Below, I thought was way better than that.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. All right. So let's see. What's the most annoying franchise, do you think? Like, of any of them that come out, like with all these films, which one is the most
Annoying?
Yeah, just fucking.
Mhm.
It's hard to like.
I mean, Paranormal Activity is up there to me, honestly. And then Saw, and then like, hell, I might even include like some of this other stuff, like Texas Chucky, all these fucking Chucky movies and TV shows and stuff. I don't know though.
Would Scream be in there?
Could be.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know.
That's because to me, there's a lot of them that I just never want to see any more of.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm annoyed by so many of them just because like I try to avoid quite a few of those franchises if I can,
Okay.
but
It's not a franchise, it's a motif. The public domain horror films. Like the Popeye, which they made like 1 or 2 more, which I haven't seen, thank God. Way of the Pooh, Bag of Money 3 is coming out. They do like all of those, and they still continue to make more. That the most annoying to me would be that.
That's pretty good because like they do keep pushing those out and they're all awful. And I never have any desire to see any of them.
Have you ever seen one of them?
No.
Thank
No.
God. You're lucky.
I've seen a couple, but I
Popeye.
definitely won't recommend them.
That's such a weird thing because you guys remember like, 10, 15 years ago, they came out with the like weird kind of movies like that. Like you had like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter and just, movies like that where it took some sort of historical figure or some nostalgic and then like made it into like a horror film. And then it seemed like after like a couple of those that started to catch on where you take like an old uncopyrighted character and just base a whole fucking film around it now.
It must be some big money maker on whoever buys these because you never see anyone go, I like them or I'm a fan of them. So I don't know who is paying. They need to be stopped. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they keep doing it. So I guess somehow they keep making money, but I don't know how that's the case. But
I mean, there is an audience because how many Sharknado movies are there? Somebody's watching this crap. It's not me.
But Sharknado, as bad as it is, I would put over any of those movies. Like, those are like sense of tone, fun, as dumb as they are and horrible as they are. And like you see, like, oh, they're on Sci-Fi Channel and the ratings, and like people actually talk. There was a buzz. There's no buzz on Popeye's Revenge.
Apparently there is. They're doing all this. They got franchise. All this.
I think the money laundering. This is a money. It's ITN
tax write-offs.
Doing Night of the Living Dead. It's a money laundering operations. I can only assume because there's no other.
Sharknado keeps zeroing alive.
I never saw it, but there was actually a Steve Gutenberg one called Lavalantula.
I've seen the cover of that.
And they got some of the people from Police Academy, like what's his name, with all the sound effects, Michael Winslow and a few others in there.
That's pretty bad, man.
Did they do a release of that Night of the Living Dead movie? That's coming out.
I don't remember there being a release. I know I've just watched the trailer, but
yeah,
I don't remember seeing anything about when it's coming out. Hopefully never. I mean, if we all get lucky. Hopefully they shelve it and just move on.
Hopefully.
I did see something where, who was the guy, Rambo, that was like asking for money to finish like a movie or something recently? Wasn't that movie, but it was another similar kind of shit.
A horror movie, or
it's
just
like a director that was asking for, I can't remember who it was now.
He was asking, I don't know.
Let's see if I can figure it out here.
How recent was this?
Last couple of days.
I haven't heard that.
Dustin Ferguson.
Huh. I've never heard of this person.
I'm trying to remember what it was. It's something awful, but it's really escaped my mind now. I just remember somebody talking about it on the Discord. The hell is he trying to get made now? It's completely completely left my mind.
Rebirth of the
Living Dead. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I did see that. I forgot.
I've never heard that before.
I think I'm gonna try to find his IMDb here.
So he's asking money to finish Rebirth of the Living Dead.
Here it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's in pre-production. This is the freaking, I think this is the kind of like the Return of the Living Dead one, but it's a knockoff of Return of the Living Dead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So they had like there for a while. If you like remember, they had two different like Return of the Living Dead movies. Yeah. There was the one that Linnea Quigley was working on, and there was the one that they ended up putting out the trailer for and all that shit. And then this, I think, is like another one similar to those. I don't know if anybody from the original cast has anything to do with it though. But how many fucking times are they going to try to do something with Return of the Living Dead? They're going to get their ass sewed off.
Oh, I see. They had a GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm.
John A. Russo returns to Living Dead once more as producer on an all-new feature film follow-up to Return of the Living Dead novel. Following the events of both Night and Return, It picks up nearly 50 years later in LA, where trioxin trash is the new drug on the street. Ultimate High turns users into brain-craving living dead, and is up to a lone scientist and a young couple to uncover the cure before it's too late. Asking for 10,000, and it's got 2,000.
Listen to this filmography, okay? This is the films this guy's fucking made. Space Sharks, which has a 1.5 rating, by the way. I don't know if I've ever heard anything that low. Creepypasta Death Net, Demonoids from Hell, Return to the Dark House of Mystery, Witchcraft 17. And then this is my personal favorite, Sharks in the Hood.
Oh shit. You know, based off that, I'm going to donate some money right now.
Sharks in the Hood. Shit.
Wait, what kind of film are you going to make for $10,000 if that's the goal?
I mean, dude, if you see some of this guy's shit on here, I can totally see what he's doing.
So John Russo is that desperate if he's producing it?
Look, John Russo would sell anything, man. I like the guy. He seems like a nice enough guy. He did like a whole he did like an hour-long kind of talk and intro and shit before they showed Night of the Living Dead at Living Dead Weekend. And he seemed, really like a good guy. And he talked about it and all that and answered all the questions. It's just, he would sell anything. It seems like he'll do anything. We're talking about him, before selling canceled checks.
Oh, yeah.
Just anything, man. So it would not at all surprise me. They give him some money and put his name on there as a producer or whatever. He's going to do it.
But how much money you don't want to give?
Probably about, I don't know. Looks of that, maybe he might get about $30.
It gets there. If all you could get is, you haven't even gotten yet 10,000, maybe you just not do the movie. Maybe just not worth it.
Sharks in the Hood. That's so killer. Sharks of the Corn. They had that one. What?
I've seen that one.
Just take any movie and put sharks in it, apparently.
Funny enough, Sharks of the Corn takes place in Kentucky. It might have been made in Kentucky. Because I've seen that film, and I'm like, oh, wow, it's Kentucky.
We're well known for our corn sharks. What about shark? Let's see. What we saying?
Almost everything where shark has been done.
Hold on.
There's Gold Shark.
Shark Academy.
No, I guess that'll be a new one.
All right.
Ninja Shark.
Ninja Shark.
But they've done a lot. I mean, if you even want to go down that rabbit hole, folks out there, you'll be busy for a bit. And I guess another piece of news is that apparently they really are trying to do that Blair Witch reboot thing. Because apparently, like, some of the cast and such, they're producing the film. Let me get the details once this ad gets out of the way.
Paranormal Sharktivity. Oh, shit. What the fuck when Shark met Sally? Yep. The Shark Knight. Shark Knight Rises.
So a guy named Dylan Clark is making it, and actors from the first film are helping produce it. I don't know who Dylan Clark is. I don't know why we need a reboot of Blair Witch, but whatever.
Oh, somebody mentioned the Strangers films as like being the most annoying. And I kind of agree with that too. Like those new ones that came out, Jesus Christ, man. Like what a pointless exercise that was too.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see the second one and third one. I just saw the first one.
You're not
Yeah,
missing anything.
I felt like the first one was enough.
More than enough. Yeah.
Mark, you saw all three?
Unfortunately.
Wait a minute, Mark. Did you go to the theater to see him?
Fuck no.
It'd be killer if you did. Was this forced upon you by someone else?
Curiosity. I was a big Rennie Harlan fan. There was a while there where he was putting out some really, really cool movies. And up to a certain point, say like the last 10 years, I can't think of like anything that he's done that I liked. It just seems like a real waste of talent. There you go, OCP. Yeah. Rennie Harlan's paychecks. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta be it, because there's no fun or style or anything that like you would get out of his original work from the 90s.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
And Jack Craven, just a side note, if you're really that curious, if you go on Reddit, you will find someone that's edited a 3-hour version of the Blair Witch Project, because they used the deleted scenes and put them all together. If you wish to see that, Jack Craven. It's on Reddit. You do find it on there. But no, it doesn't need a reboot, because first one, people don't even like the first movie except me and a few others. Well, Mark, do you like Blair Witch?
That's fine.
Right.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just kind of there for me.
But like Uncle Bill, you guys did a great show on it. More people should check that video out. It's on their channel. But a lot of people don't like it nowadays. And that's why each time they do something that doesn't work, it doesn't find success. So
I do feel like that to a certain degree, that's a movie that you kind of had to be there to fully appreciate. In terms of you had to be around that era, and kind of like go through all that.
Yeah, the hype machine around it was pretty crazy time.
Well, that's the funny thing, is that I saw not knowing the hype.
Yeah, I mean it does stand alone still too as being a great movie to me, but I feel like it's helped by the fact that it was such a phenomenon when it came out, and there was so many people that thought it was real and everything, which would never happen now. You would never in a million fucking years get that to happen now on the internet. Like, there's so much bullshit on the internet now that nobody believes anything.
Right. Yeah, they never believe it's real. You're right on that.
Like that Faces of Death shit. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell they were going for with that.
That's the biggest missed opportunity with marketing I can think of. Like, they should have went all out trying to do unique and creative stuff, and instead they just, well, I mean, it was shelved for like a couple years, I think. And I think they went back and then like reshot a couple things, but
what do you do? Like, do you make a film like they did, like with a story, or do you try to mimic? Because you can't really mimic what they did back then, right?
no.
Not
So,
now,
like,
no.
what would you do
With a sequel, you mean, or a reboot, or whatever the hell it is?
Yeah, Faces of Death. They'd just be kind of pointless. It was a movie of its time.
What they could have done is almost hyped it up like it was a fucking, snuff film or something like that, like do the whole August Underground route.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, other than that, there's nothing you can do with Faces of Death. Like, that's its only selling point, is that the controversy around it. So, you can't take a movie like that and then try to just make it like a straight theatrical fucking movie. It just doesn't make any sense to do that to me.
Yeah.
Um,
Because it was never a mainstream thing. And
no,
I mean, they obviously only did it because of the name. They owned something and they were like, well, let's do something with this. And maybe, what they did do with the movie could have worked on a slightly bigger scale, could have done better box office wise, but they didn't promote it. It wasn't marketed well. They just kind of like dumped it out and expected it to catch on. And it didn't. That's why it flopped. Well, that's part of why it flopped.
yeah, I think you pretty much could have done anything other than what they did, and you would have had you had to go one way or the other, and they didn't. They tried to straddle the line between, oh, maybe it's like a friggin' real thing, maybe it's it's just a gory kind of movie or whatever, and nobody gave a shit. So they didn't really go any direction at all. If they would have chosen either one of those directions and just gone with it, then it probably would have worked better. But the trailer that you got didn't tell you anything. You couldn't figure out anything about what the movie was about, like what they were trying to do. Like, it just confused people and nobody went and saw it.
Yeah, well, part of it was, and they make it somewhat clear, but still, most people just don't know what the fuck Faces of Death is. They explain in the trailer that it's a serial killer copycatting and repeating the murders from the original movie and putting them up on the internet. So, that's not the worst thing you could do, I don't think. Slasher movies do pretty good most of the time. So, that could have worked if they had actually sold it or done something creative with the marketing. Look at Long Legs. Look at the marketing behind that. That worked. They made the fake phone number and all that stuff. They did a lot of cool stuff with that marketing.
Yes. That's why Long Legs 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
Whole universe.
Fucking franchise that.
What was the second trailer? You said there were two trailers. Resident Evil and something else? You said there were two trailers that?
Oh, fuck, Rambo. I can't remember now. That's 10 minutes ago. Can't expect me to remember that.
Did we talk about Evil Dead Burn?
Oh.
No, we didn't.
Did you? Well, for folks out there and you guys, it's only a teaser, just a scene. But it's kind of your thoughts on Evil Dead Burn.
My thoughts?
Sure.
Let's see. How do I say this?
Eloquently,
yeah. I'm a little bit more excited to see a new Scream movie than I am to see that movie.
Wow. That's
didn't expect that.
Just something about that as a franchise, and that, because here's what's going to happen. You're going to have 3 or 4 teenage kids that you're not going to give a shit about, that they're going to introduce, and they're going to spend about 2 or 3 minutes, having some sort of banter between each other, and then you're never going to give a shit about any of them again. They're all going to get killed. You're going to have some villain or villainess character that's going to get possessed. It's going to carry the whole movie. And it's going to be super goofy. They're going to try to capture the tone of the Evil Dead movies and fail. It's going to be the same shit, man. It's the same fucking shit every time they do one of those things.
So
why keep making those movies?
The story is a woman sees, pretty much a woman goes to her in-laws after the death of her husband. It's like a family reunion at a cabin, middle of nowhere, or remote house, I should say. Does that entice you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's blowing my skirt right up.
Is it because I understand it as well, but because of the previous films, not just the last film burnt you so badly, no pun intended. Evil Dead Rise burnt you so badly. or is it a pretty terrible film?
I guess it just gets to a point where like you keep seeing these franchise movies and they come out, they water down the idea of the original movie. There's zero kind of skill involved in making those movies at this point, because essentially what they're doing is they're just copying, other people's gimmicks. There's nothing added to them. There's nothing new. And the only thing they can do is make them worse, which they do in spades, because they don't have any idea how to do that kind of movie anymore, especially Evil Dead. Scream is kind of the same way, though, really, because Scream and Evil Dead have one thing in common, which is they try to combine comedy, horror, those kind of things, and also are kind of, how would you say it? Like not hip kind of movies, but just, I don't know how to explain it, like niche kind of movies that kind of are self-aware. But nobody can do that anymore. They don't really even have any idea how to do that anymore. So you just get these soulless movies that were cranked out by directors that just get a chance to do a movie, like a big studio movie like that. They do it. You forget about it in 10 minutes. They do another one. It makes $80 billion. They just keep doing them. Just living and dying off the name of the film. And I'm so tired of the Evil Dead movies. I'm so tired of the Scream movie. I'm just so tired of all those franchises. I'm not tired of the franchise. I'm just tired of people making movies on the back of the franchise, I guess is a better way to say it, because all those movies suck.
Yeah, for the studio, it's another film to sell you with the title that you know. It's easy for them to sell it because people know it, but it's always the same. I mean, the formula is going to be there, especially with Scream. Change the setting, add some new random characters you don't give a fuck about, and then there's your film. And the formula is so played out on all those films. The possession angle with Evil Dead, it's all tired. Like,
Did you
I don't
like
know how
the
this
teaser,
stuff.
Mark?
What?
Did you like the teaser? Evil Dead Burn?
If I'm going to be really honest, there's not really much there for me to judge.
No, I want you to lie.
But like, it's just people getting thrown around. So,
Mark, I want you to lie to me.
Okay.
That'd be really
Love it.
He
It's
loved
my
it.
favorite.
Yeah, it's like best of the series.
Is it just the execution, or is it just you've seen it before too many times?
Both.
Well, okay. Yeah. I know this sounds lame to some people. Because there's people that still give you grief for Evil Dead Rise. I think, what was it, you guys did a video or something, and people like in the comments were like, "It's great. What are you talking about?" or something.
Yeah,
like that.
that's one of those movies, and there's a bunch of movies like this where they have their own following. People swear to God that they're great and just love them, and it's like we're watching two entirely different movies at this point.
But what I was going to say is, I know this may seem lame to people, but for me, if you don't have Bruce Campbell, if you don't have the Ash character, it's not Evil Dead to me. I'm sorry if that seems limited. That's just how I view it. To me, his character and creativity, as well as blood, made Evil Dead. I could play the video games, I do other stuff. To me, it's just not Evil Dead with these kind of lame lead characters and lack of creativity. Because it wasn't just the gore that worked in Evil Dead 1, 2, or 3, because 3 wasn't even that gory. Is being creative. It was Ash seeing water in the mirror and the light bulb filling up with blood and the crazy lamps and deer heads laughing at him. It was like all that stuff too, and there's no creativity. I know you guys like the 2013 more than me. There's good blood.
I don't.
All I saw was good blood. Oh, what, Mark?
I said I don't. I thought it fucking sucked.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
But I miss that creativity, and I get it. I'm one of those people. Ash was the franchise. When he's not there, it's not the same to me. That's just me though. So I know that may not be fair for films in the future, but
I mean, I don't think you're wrong. It would be like doing a Nightmare on Elm Street movie without Freddy. I mean, to me, it's the same kind of thing. It's just an integral part of the fucking franchise. But people don't see it that way for some reason. But like it is. But you know, if they would have, I didn't mind the 2013 remake. I've talked about that before.
Yeah.
I actually liked it quite a bit. But at this point, you know, I'm really just not interested in any of these movies.
So I'd be curious. You liked Evil Dead 2013, but you don't like Evil Dead Rise. What did 2013 do right that Rise did wrong? Like, take the 3 films that a lot of us liked. The newer Evil Dead one, 2013. You're not just hater of new films. That was newish. You liked it. So if people give you crap about Evil Dead Rise, it's like, well, it's not just your nostalgia for them. You liked 2013. What was it that film did right, correct, that Evil Dead Rise got wrong?
Okay, 2 things that I think of immediately when you ask that question. Number one, it kept certain aspects of the Evil Dead, but like modernized them. So the idea of like, you know, getting possessed and then like, you know, harming yourself, trying to harm other people, things like that, really like kick that angle up quite a bit. But the other thing that it did that I think that Rise definitely doesn't do is it picked one fucking tone, which was dead serious. And Rise was like, sometimes it was trying to be really scary and sometimes it was just goofy as fuck and like just couldn't really figure out like what was going on in that movie. So you've got the whole scene, you know, where she's chasing her kids around trying to kill them and shit. Then you've got the scene where she's fucking throwing eggs in a pan and talking about maggots in her belly and stuff. I mean, you know, I feel like that at least the Evil Dead remake tried to be scary. And I don't feel like Rise ever fucking tried to do that, really.
So if this new one tried to be like more 2013-ish, could it maybe work for you?
No, it's over with. It don't need to try to be anything. It's fucking not going to do anything. I didn't listen. At this point, I don't need it to do anything except go fucking away and die. Like that's what it needs to do.
I get that. I'm trying to be fair, folks. I'm trying to be fair, but
I mean, at some point, you just begin to realize you don't even have to see these movies anymore. You just kind of know what they're going to be. And you just, I hate to say this, but for the vast majority of them, you can, they tell you, you know, you can't judge the movie until you see it. You fucking really can at this point. Like, there's been enough remakes and stuff come out where I can almost tell you exactly what it's going to be like before it comes out. And it just avoid them, please.
Agreed.
But like someone said, if they keep making, which I didn't think the last one made money, but maybe it did. People, if they keep making money, they'll keep making them. Just
yeah,
just how it goes. But someone's like, "Well, we didn't pay for it. It's like we saw it for the show. At least I didn't pay for it. I only Mark paid for it.
God no.
So we didn't pay for it. We just
there's always somebody in every one of these goddamn chats, and anything you ever talk about, it's always going to be like, "Don't pay them, and then they'll fucking go away." It's like ain't nobody doing that though. Like it's just not a realistic kind of way to think about anything. Everything has a cycle that it goes through where it gets really popular and then it goes away, and that's the way it's going to be for all these movies. People are not going to just because you know you want them to stop supporting these franchises that have been around for 50 years now. So let's just try to think beyond that. But we're 2 hours and 45 minutes into this. I don't know how the fuck we got that far into it, but
last question, real quick.
No, there'll be no more. We're just... Okay, go ahead, Mark. See what I did? I'm just fucking with you, Mark. Go ahead.
That was like perfect timing too. Anything? How should I put this? What's the one fun horror movie of the year so far for you guys? We're already, well, it's May 1st, but pretty soon we're going to be halfway into 2026.
I just like to watch Rambo wrestle with this for a minute.
Okay, Mark, do you have an answer first? Why we think?
The last new thing that I saw was Ready or Not 2, and I didn't mind that. It's very along the lines of the first movie.
I saw that too, actually.
Yeah, I think it's in some ways a bit more fun. I mean, they get to the chaos and the violence and all that stuff a lot sooner in the film. I think in the first one, it's a little bit more of a wait. It's like a bit of a build-up, but yeah, that's the one thing that comes to mind.
I believe that's the last newer film that I actually saw. Was Ready or Not 2.
What'd you think?
I did look. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I didn't like the sister. I thought there was no.
I was gonna say that too.
There's no point in that character, man. I mean, and honestly, too, I love Samara Weaving. I mean, pretty much everything she's done, I've liked.
She's great at it.
Yeah, to some degree or another, I've liked her in every movie I've seen her in. Like, I like Mayhem. I like Ready or Not. I like The Babysitter. I've something about her sells a lot of those movies to me, but having the sister characters, like, why is that necessary? Like, what is the point? She carried that whole first movie fine.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave her alone.
If you think about it, they could cut that character out, the sister,
yes,
and it would still work just as good.
Yes. And it's still, I know it's because she's trendy. It's that Lisa Frankenstein actress. Like,
yeah,
I didn't give a shit. He's lost in a dream of mirrors trying to find something.
Okay, I would say Primate. I didn't mind Primate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't mind Primate. So
yeah, I like Primate a lot. Just because it's all basically practical, and some of that shit was hilarious. The effects and stuff in it.
Yeah.
yeah.
What else has come out recently? I know I've seen at least one other horror film, but I cannot remember what the hell it was.
Was it They Will Kill You?
I haven't seen that one. I tried to watch it and fell asleep.
I know we talked about Send Help last time. Well, a few episodes ago.
Yep. Garrett fucking hated it. Garrett freaked out on that movie. I haven't seen him freak out on anything like that until somebody, wasn't following their exercise routine or something. That shit, he fucking had a fit on that.
The best part of that was and I agree with him about the CGI. The CGI in Send Help, there's no way I could defend that. It is fucking terrible. I get it. But then right after he puts over weapons, but there's a giant fucking CGI gun in the sky and weapons. It's like, so that's okay, but not. To each his own.
Listen, Garrett's a dude I can never predict what he's going to like when it comes to films. Like, most of the time, I have a fairly decent idea. Like, I have no fucking idea with Garrett. I have no idea what he's looking for when he's watching movies. But yeah, I mean, to hate that movie that much, I just don't understand.
Did he say he threw it away? He threw away the disc.
Something like that, yeah.
Threw it away?
Something like he didn't want it anymore or something, because I guess people were hyping it up to him, and so he
bought it before he saw it?
He went out and bought it, and he was very.
Why didn't he just rent it first or something?
I think this is my guess. The one thing I can gather from watching like Garrett's taste in movies is he doesn't like any movies that has like social commentary message kind of stuff in it. I don't either. to be honest. Like, I think that always fucks up a movie. But like the one thing about that movie is it had the pro feminist, the guys fucking can't do anything tone through it. So she's basically taking care of him in that movie, and he can't do anything. He's completely like worthless, basically. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but
I mean, it was hard for me to pick because just haven't seen that much this year. I mean, it would have been just Primate, Stream 7, Silent Hill 2.
Get it like if women have rights in movies. Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
But yeah, and the other ones that have come out, I just haven't seen, like Psycho Killer or Iron Lung or whatever the hell else.
God, fucking Psycho Killer, that movie.
I didn't even bother.
It's I don't even know if I've talked about it at all, really. It's a film that if you see the trailer and you know the premise, it's about a satanic serial killer. It's exactly what you think it would be. It's the most cliche, obvious thing ever. I expected so much more just because of who wrote it, but a script that's been in development hell for that long and not been made, I'm sure it's been rewritten 10 times over. So yeah, I'm just thinking about it. It's got a lot of the satanic ritual shit in it, like a bit like Ready or Not. It's got that kind of vibe when it comes to that stuff, but overall there's nothing in it that you haven't seen before. Mm-hmm. It's very, very formulaic, very generic. Yeah, it's just nothing there.
You know, I haven't seen that movie, and I'll never probably see it. The last movie that I saw, for some fucking reason that stuck with me, the last new movie that really like stuck with me, and it's not a horror film or anything like that. And it really isn't about, not a lot goes on in the movie, but for some reason the guy's performance was so good that it stuck with me. Is that stupid ass film about the guy? It's based on a true story about the guy who like ties that shotgun around that guy, and what's the name of that movie? It's gonna kill me. One of the Skarsgård boys is in it, of course, because they're in everything. He plays like the he's not like, he doesn't kill anybody, but he's like the antagonist in it or whatever. And it's just based on this guy who he got into a land deal with this company, got screwed over somehow or another, and he goes up to the guy's office. He ties like a hangman's noose with a shotgun around it, and just for the next 24, 48 hours, I can't remember how long it was, like he just holds this guy hostage while the police are trying to negotiate, to get him out with this shotgun tied around his neck and everything. And yeah, that's it. Dead Man's Wire.
I've never heard of this.
But I guess the cool thing about that movie is that it didn't really have any special effects. It didn't have any, tropes or things like that. It really wasn't about anything other than that guy, other than Skarsgård's performance, which was actually really good for him. And it just plays out exactly like the actual true story plays out, of course, but like something about it was very enthralling, I'll say. It was I guess the thing about that movie that might have worked for me is that you never see movies like that anymore. You never see a movie where there's not some big, bullshit explosions or, some huge set pieces or something. It was just a very like intimate 2-person movie through the whole thing where everything hinges on the acting, and that's it.
That's kind of his shtick. That's Gus Van Sant, so it sounds about right.
Hey, Garrett, I heard you hated Send Help.
Garrett.
Don't get him started about Send Help.
Real quick, Garrett, though, everybody, we're talking about like, because I can't figure out like what it is that you look for in movies or like how you decipher good and bad movies. But
I haven't seen Sid Haig, but
Most of us in the chat have agreed that you don't want women to have rights, and that's mostly part of it.
Disney horror. Haven't seen Sid Haig. But if you hate it,
been on so long I had to throw frozen pizza in at midnight. I don't know why this is going on so long. Like, it wasn't my intention.
I guess the only one that I'm kind of curious about, just on the trailer, is Clayface.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The trailer for Clayface was, I don't know if the movie will be, but the trailer was interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I hope that more of their stuff is at least different, like how that looks different from everything that I see them doing so far with Superman and Supergirl.
Well, fuck Supergirl.
Well, yeah, I could say that about all James Gunn's plans for the DC stuff, but
that movie is just
dumbass.
destined to fail too. I mean, it won't fail, but it will underperform. I'll say that.
Fail enough.
Yep.
Forgot about that. The ice cream man.
I did too, man. And honestly, like,
oh yeah, that trailer did come out. Yeah,
I don't hate the idea of that movie. I mean, it's to me, it's kind of like what he did with Thanksgiving. Take a small slasher premise, make it into a movie. That's what he can do. We've seen at least he can do that. I think that movie will be good. I mean, as good as a movie like that can be nowadays, for sure.
Yeah. Seems like something he should be able to pull off fairly well.
I mean, he needs it after that last one, that video game one.
Yeah, they basically told him like this: you're never going to make another movie like with that kind of budget again. So here's Ice Cream Man. Go do your little shit and hush. Make us about 20, 30 million.
Yeah, Borderlands. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. That was awful.
I'm surprised they even let him make another movie after that. Like, I really am. No, they're not.
So, I mean, surprisingly, he hasn't had that many flops, which is rather interesting considering the era of filmmaker that he came from. But because most of those guys can't make a hit to save their life. But I mean, we'll see. Could be decent.
I think it'll be fun, at least.
Hope so.
I think he can make that kind of movie. That's kind of what he knows. I mean, from what I can gather, I think he can do it. It's just weird that I have faith in him. Of all fucking people. Like,
Your turnaround for you. He's not over yet. One day I'm gonna make him a fan of me. One day.
I'll tell you something. There's something funny about that though, real quick. It's like when that movie was announced and everything, he was doing like rounds for press. And we tried to get an interview with him again, and he never heard anything back about it. That guy's never going to do an interview with us. And that's sad, because that's kind of how I would want the show to end. Is we just do an interview with him. That's the culmination. And just, I could just end it and be like, that's kind of a full circle thing. But unfortunately, making fun of somebody for 20 years has its disadvantages. So,
yeah. I mean, Garrett almost got you guys the interview. Seems like he told him it's just a work.
Yeah,
he wasn't buying it, but
we're just playing you, brother.
Yeah, Garrett, if you're still in here, good sell, buddy.
What the fuck?
What are you guys having a fucking sleepover over there?
Well, what the fuck are you still doing up, by the way?
What the hell? 3 hours?
I don't know. I don't have an excuse for this, really.
No, we just lost track of talking about the upcoming movies. Like we were talking about
everybody was like,
Deadburn.
it's Raw versus Nitro because I was live, but I was like, I gave them 90 minutes before I decided to go on. I don't know why they're still on there.
That's still 90 minutes too short, apparently.
Damn it.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, this is the big question, I guess. Like, why did you not like Send Help? What was your fucking
I don't even
problem with
understand. I
feminism?
don't even understand. Did anybody see that in this group right here? Anybody?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
I did.
They
All
like
right, what did you think?
I thought it was fine. I liked it.
What?
I
Blade
It was
did.
like I thought I was watching Jungle Cruise for the first half of the movie. I was like, what the fuck is this? Dude, it had a cartoon fucking boar in it with like CGI garbage. The movie looked like it took place on a complete green screen. I'm like, I can't watch this. This looks like it was like a Disney movie that they added some gore. And I thought I was getting some kind of like savage woman kills everybody on an island movie. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I watched it and I was like, this is not what I expected at all. But the jokes are, it's like that like 2026 Hollywood like cringy jokes because they don't want to really offend anybody. It was too glossy and shit. I don't know, dude. I just want more like raw shit that feels real. It felt like I was watching a movie taking place in front of a green screen. It was just bad.
I will say that the one thing about those Sam Raimi movies is in every one of them, even if it doesn't fit, he's going to have some ridiculous ass CG animal or something in all of them. And that was the scene that I was like, Jesus Christ, this is bad with the boar and all that. And
Even the plane thing too, though. That was
Like when the guys were getting sucked out of the plane, it looked like I was watching like a cartoon or something like that. I was like, I don't know why this is getting all this love. I was like, this is like, I feel like I'm watching like a kid's show or something. Like it felt like a insurance commercial with like some horror elements in it, I guess.
I'm with you.
you haven't even seen it, Rambo.
Episode 20 is that 2 is 1. Make it even.
It just didn't feel. It doesn't feel like a movie. It felt like I was watching like a infomercial or something. I don't like that kind of shit, and that's why I'm worried about He-Man. I'm like, it's gonna be Thor, but with just He-Man characters, and I'll see it, but I'm not expecting it to be anything great.
No,
I was going to ask, how did you feel about Drag Me to Hell? The same.
I actually didn't mind Drag Me to Hell. I just think this.
Now, how the fuck you gonna like that and not like that? They're the same
At
movie.
least it was.
basically.
I mean, it had some good stuff in it with like the old lady in the car. Like it was some of those moments where you're like, oh, gross. Like this didn't have anything like that. Why? Because the guy, what? The girl was like, the guy's rear end is like naked in the water. What the fuck do I care about any of that shit? Stupid.
What? Who's talking about men's asses in here? What are you talking about?
Stupid. Why are we like the whole movie was stupid? I was like, is this a comedy, a love story? Like, what the hell is this? Like, I thought I was getting like some kind of like cannibal movie. I didn't know what I was in for, but everybody's like, oh, it's so badass. I'm like, what?
You heard it here first. So Garrett hates women and women's rights.
It was kind of weird though. I mean, they did shift the antagonist and protagonist vibe like back and forth, and it's like, so should I root for her or should I root for him? Because what happens to him is kind of shitty, even if he does deserve it. It's like she's kind of a shitty person for doing what she did. So I thought that was one weird aspect. So I thought
it was worse than Companion. Yes.
I thought it was worse than Companion. I mean,
I didn't like Companion either, though.
God, what? Okay, again.
We need Garrett
Dude,
on more.
Garrett does not like women or women's rights movies.
Listen, I haven't watched Bride yet, so we'll see what I think.
Garrett does not want women to have rights. He wants them to be in the
Oh,
kitchen. That's what it's got to be.
How did
All right.
you? Oh,
sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
What is the roundtable's thoughts on the Tales from the Crypt thing returning to streaming on Shudder? Do you think we'll get a new release or a reboot?
Well, it's just they're using it's not remastered, from what I understand. It's just using the old stuff. Cool that people will be able to see it, but I mean, if you already have it, then you already have it. But yeah, they're not remastering it, right?
No. That's the weird thing about it. They're not remastering it at all.
Oh, it's not a HD upgrade or anything?
I don't think so.
No.
From what I heard.
Yeah, that's the word. It's not.
Yeah.
Which is really
It's available, but
I mean, hopefully
Primate? I saw it the other day. I didn't think it was that
release.
bad.
you saw The Bride.
No, I have not seen The Bride. No, Primate.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, I liked it.
That was cool.
I know you ain't gonna like
That
The
was
Bride
okay.
because it's got a woman in it.
No, I haven't
The
seen
lead
it.
character.
I haven't seen it.
I know you aren't
I
gonna
like
like it when you
I
do
like
see it.
Savage Streets. I think that's a good movie.
Oh.
Fight for my honor. Trying to think, what other movies? I mean, all those horror movies in the 80s, you always had a woman. Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, like Halloween. Look.
Terror Train.
Mhm.
See?
Mhm.
I mean, do you like Terror Train?
Not really.
You're not helping your case, right? Okay.
It's
trying to
okay.
make
It's all
it.
right. It's all right.
Don't tell me you're more of a prom night fan.
Nah, that one I don't really like that much either, to be quite honest with you. I think it's okay, but I think it's got a little more hype than it deserves, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help your case.
Just keep naming more, I'll tell you.
How did you feel about Hard Eyes?
I actually didn't mind it. I thought that was better than Companion and Send Help. And Hard Eyes, I can see, was one that people shit on, but at least I feel like at least it knew what it was. I feel like Send Help didn't know what the fuck it was. Like I couldn't tell what kind of movie that was.
Yeah,
I was so confused throughout. There was one point I had to take the discount to make sure I had the right movie. Like I was like,
Now, is it true you threw that away?
no, I sold Send Help and I gave away Companion. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least you sold it. At least
Yeah.
got something out of it.
I got my money back. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Oh, so somebody else asking here too. What is a movie you've seen recently that you liked?
Horror movie? I mean, I liked Weapons, I liked Sinners, I liked Substance. See, I'm just trying to think of ones that I saw maybe like that are recent.
There you go. That stars a woman.
Oh yeah, see? Yeah, there you go. I thought Hard Eyes was pretty good. To be honest, you know what movie I saw and I was like, eh. And now the more I'm watching more modern movies, the more I'm like, you know what? That one was not bad. Like that's better than all these movies. And it got no love at all. And that was that new Wolfman movie that I feel like everybody shit on. And even when I saw it, I was kind of like, eh. But the more I watch that and the more I watch everything else, I'm like, that's a way better movie than half the shit we get now. I don't know if you guys saw that or liked it or not, but I think it's to me, it's starting to become a little overlooked because it got shit on. And I feel like it's better than half this horror stuff we're getting in the theaters now.
I just feel like Benicio del Toro ruined me on any kind of modern Wolfman movies.
I think they shouldn't have called it Wolfman, just like I'm hearing that they shouldn't have called this movie Mummy either, which I didn't see. I'm curious about it because they supposedly saying it's like supposed to now be like some kind of Evil Dead spinoff. I don't know. So
Fuck Lee Cronin.
What about Ready or Not 2?
I didn't see it.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I love Witchcraft. I'll say that. I like Witchboard. So that's good. That's good. What's her name in it?
Have you seen Witchcraft 8?
I don't remember.
What about 17? That's what they're up to now.
It's like 17 of them now.
You know what though? I thought Housemaid was freaking House Guest, whatever the hell it was called, was awesome. Was it?
See, I did too.
Housemaid, yeah.
Right, like I didn't expect I was gonna like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So that's females. See,
Was that Sydney Sweeney?
Mm-hmm.
They did something they did something really smart though in the way that it switched up the plot where you think it's going one way and it completely goes like a different way at the end.
Yeah.
I didn't like Scream 7. No,
Thank God for that.
I like The Craft.
Uncle Bill approves of that message.
See, like, yeah, people don't like the Wolfman, but I'm telling you, Wolfman is better than a lot of these other movies that people are praising.
Please don't make me watch The Wolf Man. I might have to like seek it out.
It shouldn't have been called The Wolfman. Put it that way.
Were we offended by the wokeness of Immaculate?
I never watched.
I wasn't because I didn't see it. Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't
You know what though? I
remember.
will say this. I actually like, and I know, there's some that can be considered wokeness, but I like all of Jordan Peele's stuff that he's done. I liked all of it. And I know a lot of people don't like Us, but I liked it.
That's the one out of the three that I don't like. The other two
That's
are
what most
fine.
people say, but
I don't like
thought it was good.
fucking. I don't like Nope. I've tried to
didn't
watch
like Nope?
Nope like 50 times. And I never can get
Really?
through it.
Were you saying nope the whole time?
I was like, no, Nope.
I like Nope. Hope is good.
Fucking Justin Smith. Justin, you're always like such a charmer in here. I hate all of Jordan Peele's movies. Everything you say, you'll like come back with something like that.
I thought Nope was interesting.
I didn't. You know what I didn't like? I didn't like that football one either.
Oh, I didn't even watch it. Him.
Him.
Yeah.
Him, yeah. I didn't think
Kim
that
was interesting to a point, but it
like.
it
I
had
feel like there was
interesting
something
ideas,
there,
but
but they didn't know how to like execute it.
it didn't land it.
Exactly.
Especially the third act was really weird. The third act, they got lazy.
Mm-hmm.
There's people in here talking about Undertone. I haven't even.
I
heard
haven't
that
seen
one
it
yet.
either.
I mean, I like the long walk. That was
I didn't
pretty
see that
good.
either.
Yeah.
Was that good? Long Walk? I heard mixed things. It was all right.
I liked it, except Mark Hamill was awful. But
Yes, that's the biggest problem with that movie, really.
Mark
Really?
Hamill
Why was
is
he
like-
awful?
He's trying to sound like Harrison Ford if he was drunk.
He's like, I'm Han Solo now, motherfucker.
I mean, kind of like he's talking very like this, but he's like, yeah.
Maybe he wanted to be Han Solo the whole time, so he's like, now's my chance.
Well,
I don't. Whatever he was going for, it was very weird performance.
but the rest of it I did like.
I did not see the Stranger sequels. No,
You really
I have
missed
not
out.
seen any of the Days Later stuff either recently.
Look here, Bulls. He's brought up this movie at least 10 different times, so I got to give him this. Over Your Dead Body. I want your opinion. I don't think Garrett will like it. It's a personal one. I didn't see that part. Damn it, Garrett.
Never heard of it.
Over Your Dead Body.
Okay, I'll ask Garrett this. We were talking about this before. What are your thoughts on the trailer for Resident Evil?
Haven't seen it.
Well,
You're not missing it.
what are your thoughts about BMX Bandits being out from Umbrella?
Excited. I can't wait to get it.
We knew
It's
it.
like $75.
We fucking knew it.
They're sending it to me though. What do you
Well,
want
I mean,
I'm not gonna say
even,
what I tell
I
them no.
feel like even if they weren't,
What about the $200 Hatchet set?
No, absolutely not.
you.
And the thing is, I don't hate the Hatchet movies. I actually think the first two are okay, but there's no way in hell that any of that is worth $200. I just,
Dude.
I even, I'm going to tell you right now, I could probably get that sent to me, but I can't. I don't want to because I can't even do a review on that and sound somewhat like I'm telling anybody to buy this.
Sincere.
I can't. So I will not accept it if they want to send it to me. I just can't. And is it one of those big boxes? I can't do those huge boxes anymore either, unless it's something like really out of the ordinary. I just don't have space for shit like that anymore.
Yeah, I was
one of
gonna
those
bring that
huge
up.
boxes
It
like
is-
Silent Night,
yeah.
Deadly Night?
It's in a rigid, hard case, though.
I can't do those huge editions anymore. Banned for liking Hatchet.
Hatchet.
The guy in a Newberry comic shirt, remember? I was all excited for that. I thought Michael was good. I think it's got a lot of problems, and I know why it got such shitty
Oh shit!
ratings.
I haven't even thought about that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it? I thought it was good, but again, I get the problems. It doesn't, and I did some research on it, and it seems like one of the biggest issues and why it feels so rushed and stuff is it was supposed to be 4 hours, and like a lot of people pulled out, and so therefore they couldn't use their likeness or anything, and that really fucked up the timeline. Like they said, one of the big ones was Diana Ross didn't want anything of hers in it, so they had to switch things up. So like that whole they show makeup shots of him in the Wiz outfit that didn't even get used because it would have had to include her. So when he was transitioning from like Jackson 5 to like Solo, I think the Wiz was like a big part of how that all happened, and they had to get rid of it. So it's like they just jumped like 2 years, you know, and like I think that was a lot of problems. And like Janet Jackson's not in it at all. Like she didn't want to. So it's like there's a lot of space problems and issues that just get rushed by, but like the music makes up for it. But I mean, I understand why it does, but the point is there's a sequel, so they're going to start it right at the bad.
Yeah, that's it. He's on stage, and then it says his story continues, and that's the last shot of the
Oh,
movie.
great.
So I get why
not-
people I just
not
love the
excited,
women. Yeah. But I see why it got bad ratings. As a movie itself, like it doesn't do it doesn't tell you anything new. You don't get invested. I mean, it's entertaining for sure. So I understand why both scores were the way they were.
When
Wait,
is
am I spoiling stuff for anybody here?
No.
Mark, did I spoil it for you?
No, not really.
Okay.
Go for it.
Spoil fucking Michael.
No. I thought I was spoiling it.
Oh no, you're
saying that.
fine.
All right.
When is Tito coming out? That's what I'm looking forward to.
No.
Big.
Tito Santana.
No.
Well,
Tito.
I hear a funny story. I'm going to a wrestling convention tomorrow, and I know the guy that runs it, and he messaged me and he goes, "Hey man, would you want to work the show tomorrow? I'll pay you, but you're just gonna sit with Tito Santana at his table all day."
I mean,
I had to deny it. I was like, dude, nah. I was like, I appreciate it, but I'm like, I don't want to be there all day. Just
that'd
sit
be
with
awesome
Tito.
as fuck.
What
Just
are we
sit
gonna
there,
talk to him
Tito
about?
Santana. Yeah.
Were you
Talk
mad
to
when
him.
the strike force broke out? Like, what am I
That's
gonna
exactly
say
what I
to
was
him?
thinking. That'd be about as far as I could go with any knowledge. It's like,
Was your finisher move really called the flying burrito, and they just make that up? Did they really just make that up, or was that what it was really called? Who used to say that? Heenan? Flying burrito.
Has Garrett ever met Ric Flair? That's an interesting question.
Yes, I have. I have met Ric Flair.
Was he
Was
drunk?
this? I was gonna say, was this pre or post? Like him being
This was probably, I don't know, maybe like 2015, maybe. So I have a picture, and we're both doing this
Mhm.
together at a table. He seemed okay when I met him.
Yeah, we met him.
That would be this. Like with some alcohol.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that pizza place.
Okay, Lord, I think Wes and I met him 90.
Did you guys meet him at like a Walmart or something like the?
No, we
food
met
aisle?
him at like Brian Pillman's memorial show. So
Oh, you
whenever
did?
whatever year Brian Pillman died, it was the memorial show for him.
But didn't
And-
Wes meet him again though?
Yeah,
In
he
like the
met
pet
him-
food aisle or something? At the
he met
at
him
Walmart?
somewhere. I didn't meet him with him or anything at that time.
I remember
it was
that.
just him on his own. That show though was killer because you got to meet the whole four horsemen that were in WCW at the time. So it was like he was Benoit. It was yeah, we met Benoit, we met Woman, which is fucking weird. We met Flair. I think Mongo was there. And Mick Foley, Ricky Steamboat. There's just a bunch of people there, man, at that show.
Mongo. And was it Dean Malenko there? Dean Malenko.
I can't remember who else was there. If it was Malenko or somebody else, might have been. He hit on my stepmom. What? I mean, of course he did.
I met Billy Gunn. Asked me if I had a sister one time. We went to a show, and the Friendly Tap is the bar that they used to do all the skits at because the referee owned it, and it's in my town. So every time they were around, they'd always go to this bar after the shows in Providence and stuff. So we knew that. So my buddy and I, we were in high school. We went to that bar and hung out in the parking lot and waited for all the wrestlers to get there. And they signed like our magazines and stuff. So I have like a magazine with like tons of signatures on it. Triple H, China, Billy Gunn, Sid, Crush, Savio Vega. And it was when he was Rockabilly because he signed Rockabilly on the magazine. and he kept asking us if we had any sisters or any like girls that we could call. And like we were like 16. And then Savio came over and gave my friend Sean a beer. So my friend Sean's holding the beer and he's like, dude, I got Savio's beer. Sweet. And then Triple H says, hey kid, where the hell did you get that beer? And he goes, Savio gave it to me. And Triple H smacked it on my friend's hand and said, he probably fucking pissed in that. He said to my
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So it was kind of fun.
One of
Ken
these
Shamrock was
days,
there.
one of these days, Garrett, though, you got to do a show if you haven't already done a show. Or we got to do a show with you about like your wrestling experiences and shit.
Like being a wrestler or like
Yeah, yes. Well, that, and I'm sure like you were around a bunch of wrestlers
Oh, of
around that
course.
time too.
you would have heckled me back then.
You had a ballet that was a woman, you just beat her.
I actually had a manager, but it was a guy.
Some people in the chat were bringing up the Hogan doc.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you've seen that. Did you? Me personally, I didn't think it was a full-on fluff piece. I've seen so many people saying that. People are really angry about that. Like, I don't think it was. I mean, fluff pieces don't bring up controversies or transgressions of the person they're doing it on. So What'd you think?
I thought it was played off pretty down the middle. I mean, it told you all the shit that he did wrong. I mean, I guess they didn't really get deep into it because I'm sure Bubba probably didn't want a lot of his stuff in there. So I'm assuming that's why they didn't really get really deep into like who it was and the Gawker thing and stuff. I think, I don't know. Again, it goes back to the thing is Hogan did a lot of good and a lot of bad. And I guess it whatever side of the coin you want to kind of hang around on. But I don't know. I think people are going to go into it with their own side, and it's probably not going to change from that movie. So I don't know. I don't think it was one-sided at all. I mean, they didn't really bury him and bash him, but they told you what he did. And I guess at that point, it's for you to make a decision on if
They
you
damn
want to
sure
think about.
they buried
What?
Warrior for sure.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah. Everybody said the same thing. Oh, he was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird the trajectory of that guy? Like, so they buried him with that DVD. Then they everybody got back on his bandwagon right on time.
They brought the wife in, remember, for a long time.
Yeah.
Gave the wife a job forever.
Yeah, she was doing that. What was it called? Like her
Like a Make-A-Wish
award or
some
something
award
like
or something.
that. Yeah. And then like now everybody hates him again. So whatever.
Which is Vince
Somebody in the
isn't there
chat said
anymore.
that their girlfriend cheated on him with Perry Saturn.
Dude, I thought that documentary was really well done though. Honestly, I mean, it didn't go into like detail in terms of a lot of the stuff. Like I know that's what people were bitching about a lot, but I mean, it covered every era of his career pretty well, and at least gave you some insight into what he was thinking around that time.
I think the worst thing he could have did was that damn show.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I think it did well for him, but that fucked a lot up for him.
Well, that was definitely like the turning point.
Yep.
Like where things started to go downhill for sure.
Well, Hogan's Knows Best didn't help anybody, including the viewers.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It was, I think that really hurt him. And I think that he said he mainly did that because he wanted that to kind of be Brooks' coming out party, I guess. But
Yeah, for a music career. Yeah.
There's some weird stuff in that doc too, though. Mostly from Linda. That part where she's like, "Who could say they've been fucked by a giant?" And I'm like,
yeah.
"What?
She banged him on like the first day
What are
she
you
met him.
talking about?"
But you know what though? What's crazy is like after everything they went through, she seemed to be pretty saying a lot of nice things about him, which I was kind of surprised. I thought she was going to go on there and bash him, or if she was kind of like maybe if she was going to be part of this, she had to be a certain way. I don't know, but I was shocked that she was. It seemed like she really loved him throughout everything, no matter what happened. Which I didn't think. I was to expect her to be fucking bashing.
Here's what I was wondering, though, man. I was wondering about that too when I was watching, because Hogan was bashing her, and she was saying all kinds of nice shit about Hogan. So I was like, did they record this like whole thing after he died? Like her
probably
segments, because like
That's what it
it's
seems
so
like.
odd.
They said she was a mess at the funeral, though. Remember, they said that she had to get like escorted out. She was like a really big mess.
Yeah.
But Hogan's current wife wasn't part of this at all.
That's true. Yeah.
Which was
They
wild.
skipped his second wife completely. I was surprised they didn't bring her up.
Well, one thing that they did really, really well was they covered up the fact of how crazy he is by like not including a lot of his stories about, like, for example, the whole WrestleMania 3 stuff.
Yeah.
He thinks that Andre like retired right after that match, and then there's all the other stuff where he weighed 500 pounds, 600 pounds, or whatever Hogan thinks, and like, yeah. So they hit a lot of that stuff really well.
What is it? Didn't at one point he say he was supposed to be like in Metallica or something?
Yeah, he was the bassist for
bass
Metallica.
player.
Like everybody from Metallica was like, he never.
And then remember he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in the next Untouchables." What was the hell that movie called? And with Stallone and all the guys were in it together. Expendables, and then Stallone's like, "No, he doesn't." Like, but to be honest, he probably should have been in that movie.
You tell me he didn't wrestle 400 days a year?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There was something else too in that where he was talking about that I thought was complete bullshit. He was like, he gave up the film stuff because he didn't like sitting around. I was like, I'm pretty sure you gave up the film stuff because you just fucking, they all bombed.
Exactly.
I don't
like
think
sitting around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to be active, brother.
It's like, come on. Yeah. A lot of people don't like his new wife, though. Apparently, especially Brooke, from what I can understand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Did he say bad stuff about Nancy? I don't know. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
I know he didn't say anything bad about Brooke, but she came out later and said, like, "Oh, they buried me. They act like I didn't."
I have no idea what she's talking about. With that
She's
either.
in the doc. Like, there's plenty of footage of her, and they bring her up. They talk about her. They don't say anything negative.
But now she's turning. She's going backwards now because she's like doing a lot of publicity about how she misses him now. Have you been following her? She's doing a lot of stuff about him where she was kind of. I don't even think she went to the funeral. Remember?
Yep.
Yeah, she
I
said
did.
she didn't go. Yeah.
I saw, or I didn't see it, but I heard something where it was like she regrets like all that stuff now, or she had said that like she regrets being taking herself out of the wheel, not going to the funeral, like all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why now.
Needs money. Probably was. She needs money. You find what get
She
that money.
realizes what she could have had. You know, everything sounds like a good idea, like, but you forget what happens when that person passes away.
Yeah.
She forgot she was a shitty singer.
I don't think anybody forgot that.
Uncle Bill, we were talking about this last time. That storage locker, all that stuff that's in there. Oh man,
dude. Like I marked out when he was going through all that shit, and he was like, "I've got all my boots from, all my matches." I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah,
Imagine how much
Master
that's
Logs.
worth.
Wonder who owns that now. You think?
Gotta be Nick.
Gotta be Nick.
Yeah. I mean, dude, the amount of shit that's in that, I would just like to go through it. I don't really want any of it. I just want to see what's in there.
Yeah.
Like that would be amazing.
I would mark out for Suburban Commando VSU. Yes, 100%.
No. Did you think it was going to be Masters of the Universe? Or did
Oh
you,
yeah. I didn't see your thing because I was working all day, but at 12 o'clock I went on really quick because I was like, if it's Masters, it might sell out, so I got to hurry. And I saw Explorers. I kind of was deflated a little bit, to be honest with you. I don't know what your initial reaction was when you pulled it up today.
I didn't get to do it because the camera fucked up and everything. It's still kind of wonky, but like, I when I saw the drop, I was like, I'm glad I didn't do it because I would have just been sitting there like, well, this sucks. I mean, Explorers has been out on a pretty good Blu-ray for a long time. Like that was
Well, you're right, and that's why I was kind of like I could have lived at my Scream Factory or Shout Factory Blu-ray forever. It was fine.
Yeah.
I didn't need it on a new 4K VSU, but it's everybody in my chat was saying that the Blu-ray has been fucked up. Like the screen was, like the picture was, there was something wrong with it, so they finally fixed it. So that's a positive. And then this has a 77-minute documentary, which is pretty cool, I guess. And I like Explorers. I didn't need it, but I mean, I guess it does fit in that line. But they missed a perfect opportunity doing Masters now. I mean, that movie's coming out.
Yep.
So unless they're going to release it as like now, these ones that are announced today, did they not get to you until Thanksgiving? Like if you order them, or are they coming before that?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if Masters, if they want to,
you look,
it was leaked that they're putting it out by a He-Man site. So if they're going to really put out Masters, they probably should line it up to when around the movie either comes out or when the movie's physical media release comes out. They should at least try to time it for that.
They've got the 2 titles on here too that are like the mystery titles that everybody's trying to figure out what the hell those are as well.
Usually those end up being disappointments, but
They do.
I mean,
They're usually
it could be
shit.
Dead Alive, maybe. I don't know.
Somebody, let's see. Somebody said that. I feel like if that's going to be, if they're going to release that, that's probably going to be released by Peter Jackson somehow or another. Like I don't see for some reason Vinegar Syndrome doing that.
He owns those like outright, right? That's not a.
Yeah, he's the sole person that can do anything with those.
What's going to happen is something's going to happen to him, and then it's going to be stuck somewhere. He needs to just get this shit out now, like while he can enjoy the money. Like he's going to sit on these things until it's too late.
I watched that movie a couple of days ago again on Blu-ray that I had, but I'd forgotten. Like that movie really needs to come out on something. That Blu-ray is not very good, but it's an amazing movie. Looking on here though, I don't see anything where they tell you when these films drop.
So this isn't part of the. Remember, they usually give us like you usually buy the bundle, and then there's like 2 hidden ones in there that they'll announce later. Like, is that now or no?
Yeah, there's.
But what's
see.
in the big bundle? The Explorer?
There's no bundle for this one for some reason, but there is like you just buy the 2 releases for like $80 and pray, I guess. Apparently, you save $15 if you buy them now, so they're going to be $100 when. Can't imagine. Wait, is there a bundle?
They're saying that's a good point. He said Peter Jackson seems like the type of guy that will add a lot of AI and shit to like his movies, digital
God,
stuff.
I
Like,
hope not.
he's gonna like George Lucas the things.
I was noticing too, because I was always like, why does he not want to put these movies out? Then I noticed like a lot of the humor and shit in those movies, man, is not politically correct at all. Like,
You think that will hold him back though?
Like Feebles and shit.
like in Bad Taste and Dead Alive. Actually, some of the stuff in Dead Alive too. Like they reference, I can't even say it on here, but like un-PC terms and things like that you could never really get away with saying in mainstream shit nowadays, for sure.
Can't say I'm gonna kick ass for the Lord. You can't say that.
I mean, that's the least of the.
Do you remember infested with vermin?
You remember the what's his like the uncle character or whatever?
Oh, that's right. That guy.
Yeah, he's like super racist and sexist.
Maybe he's taking all that out. That's what he's working on.
Yeah,
he's fixing it. Rambo's like, fuck that.
That's why I didn't get the Crocodile Dundee one.
Why did they mess it up?
Oh yeah.
No,
they made it like the stuff with the. I don't know how you.
I don't know how you say it.
When he's in the bar and the guy.
I don't remember. Shit, what do I have Dundee on? I gotta have it on something.
Yeah, they censored that.
Oh my god.
A few other things too on it. The release, I didn't get it. They call it the encore cut or something. And that's the only cut on that of it on that release.
Well, bulls, it's fucking 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, hey, Ragnar's in my chat and says that he's been banned over here for a long time. Is that true?
Well, there's probably a really good fucking reason for it, so he can stay banned.
I said I'll take it up with you, B.
I can't even keep track of all the people I ban in these chats.
That's why everybody's like on their best behavior. You get the ban button.
Oh wait, we got a super chat. Gents, quick bit of fun. Can we have your best impression of Peter Venkman's? We came, we saw, we kicked his ass. I don't think I have a.
Oh, we kicked its ass.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
that's a good one.
I want to hear Mark's.
It does take a lot to get banned on here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what did he do? What the hell did you do?
I don't remember, honestly.
He just was pissing you off one day.
He just, maybe looked at me the wrong way. I don't fucking know.
He looked at you the wrong way.
Yeah. Fucking texted the wrong. I don't know. The longest live stream. Yeah, I highly doubt that.
No, I've
You're
seen
gonna get a
people
message tomorrow from CK. What the fuck, man? What are you doing?
I've seen people do 8 hours.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Well, I would get off here, but people keep super chats. So I'm like, shit.
So basically, you'll stay on as long as super chats keep
Game
coming
we
through?
saw.
Yes.
It's a mess. That's how it goes.
There you go. As long as people keep sending super chats, I will remain on here, but I'm fucking leaving if not.
Come on, Mark, say it.
Say what?
The line that Treese was asking. Wanted all of us to say it.
How does it go? Hold on, let me go back up to it. I don't want to fuck it up. Let me see.
It says, I have an $8,000 couch.
He's an ugly
Doesn't
little
say
slut, isn't
that.
he?
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
We came, we saw, we kicked his ass. And he goes
really
up
good.
high pitched.
That's like a question mark.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? When Rambo just said for you to do that, he looks like he's like the director, the way his arms are crossed, and he's like telling you the lines. He's like, say it again. It's I came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
It's like really disappointed in your performance.
Say it again.
Okay, so Living Dead weekend. Are you still going?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna keep asking every month until it gets there.
Yeah, I'm going. We're going. We're gonna do Mexican. We could do some Mexican.
Slippy loves the Mexican. Yep.
Let's do some Slippy Mexican.
I told you. Let's keep fucking it. Somebody wake CK up from his gummies. CK is gone somewhere. I don't know where.
He's gone.
He's gone. Man.
He's gone.
He's wandering the world like
He's on another planet with those gummies.
You'll never see it.
No, he's on vacation somewhere. I don't know what he's doing.
So, would you guys ever think of doing a live stream from that convention since the last time you're at the mall, or like some live stream from the mall or something?
It's possible.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea, really.
So I don't know how everybody, I don't know what the staying situation looks like as far as like, where people are staying. We could always do it in a room. I don't know, like a little live show. I don't know. So I told Wes that if we go to dinner with Slippy, he's gonna do the Tommy Jarvis at the restaurant.
Oh God, yeah. I wish
Savini's gonna probably with us. He said he's like, watch, Savini's gonna be there because he hangs out with Slippy.
If he is, just fucking don't talk to him.
Would you eat nachos with Savini?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. As long as you don't talk about his films, I think you'll be fine. But like, don't ever bring up anything he's ever done. Then you get fucking.
You're like, so about Jack the Ripper or about the Ripper?
That'd be killer as hell. Just start marking out at the dinner table with him. Dude, tell me about the Dawn of the Dead makeup, bro. Just fucking.
Hey, did you hear Felsh's releasing Purple People Eater? What do you think about that?
He's like, oh yeah, I know. He told me. CK said he wants to bring like some 8x10s of Slippy to have him sign him with like the robot eye and stuff.
The gimmick. Yeah. What is this?
Is there anybody from Night that's going to be there? Or is it just Dawn guests?
It's all Dawn from what I can see.
All Dawn. Because I was thinking about getting that white Night of Living Dead poster and having a couple people sign it, but if they're not going to be there, I haven't checked the guest list. I do have that little mini Dawn signed by Romero. I'm like, should I get anybody else on that or just leave it out, George?
You could literally get like 50 people on there if you wanted
I know,
to.
but I don't want to spend that kind of money. I'm thinking I might get like the main people, but I don't know. I do have Ken Forey's autograph, but it's on a Rob Zombie's Halloween.
What the fuck?
Why
would you have that?
I don't know.
Of all the
should I get it again? Should I get it again and be like, all right,
yeah, I think you should.
Damn it.
No, I mean, I was looking at some of those guests and I was like, I'm a huge Dawn of the Dead fan, man, but I just can't. I'm not gonna buy those autographs. Like, I'm sure they'll be anywhere between $20 to $40 for those extras, and some of them I didn't even know who they were. I didn't know they were even in the movie, so I just don't see that. I don't see it happening.
I got that Savini Dawn of the Dead figure. Remember that one that came out?
Yeah. I mean, you got everybody from the main cast and the main, I guess what you'd call them, like lead zombies or whatever that's going to be there. So shit, there's plenty of people to get signed of them.
Tom Pranks, there is going to be a part 2. Yes, it's already being filmed right now.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Now I am getting the fuck off here, so don't send any more super chats. Do not send anything else.
You send it to me.
God. But Garrett, you probably talked about this earlier, but what in the hell are you doing? Like, what's next? What's coming up?
Actually, I just dropped the video yesterday. You guys should check out. I dove deep into Hammer horror for the first time and and watched a bunch of movies and talked about them and stuff. So if you want to see my thoughts on getting deep into Hammer horror movies, you can go check that out. I posted that yesterday. Then I've been doing some like story time videos that have been going pretty good, where I was just like talking about a single movie and maybe, when I saw it and what I thought about it. So the last 5 videos or so, you guys can go check out over on the Born to Be Rad channel. You're going to do a story time video. Did Wes tell you we were talking about it?
Yes.
Dude, you got to do that. You gotta do it.
He told me the idea, and I was like, Jesus Christ! I've already talked about that at least a couple of
Yeah,
times.
but to have it a standalone video, and you can kind of like, I don't know. You want to tell them and see if they like it?
So the idea is,
Would say we were pen pals, and it's gonna have.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I do like a video about like,
and then
me
you tell the
getting
whole
shit
story
for-
of like how you guys met and like what he sent you and all this other stuff. And then he sent you the script for Clown House 2 to read and stuff. Like I want to hear all of that.
He didn't send me the script. Although that'd be killer if that happened.
He's thinking about having you in it. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you have to take your shirt off, send a picture. I'm like, I'm good.
I want to see the figure he sent you. I want to see all of it. I want to know the whole
I've
story.
still
from
got
front to
all
back.
that shit too. Is the sad
You
thing
still
about
have it or you don't?
I still have all of it.
You've
Yeah.
got to read the letters, everything. That's
I've
like what the
still
whole
got
video
all-
should be
yeah.
about. And it's just say we were pen pals and have a picture of Salver on the thing. I think that's that'd be a good video.
Maybe Clown House 2, the second story. He sent me dailies from the first Clown House. What the fuck? All right. So check out Garrett over at Born to Be Rad. Rambo, what do you got going on?
Just more requests being uploaded. Thanks to people out there. Really do appreciate it. Just uploaded my thoughts on the rest of it. Welcome to Derry. So fuck that show.
Oh, you didn't like it? I haven't seen it. I just curious what you thought. Oh,
Rambo don't bury
Every
the lead.
CGI monster in that was so stupid. Pickle Man and what was it? Uncle Sam. It was stupid CGI monster shit. Like Uncle Sam, really? Like fucking guy in pickle jars. Fuck is this shit? And yeah, there's a lot to talk about. So just watch the video for those interested. It was that for me.
1 more hour.
One more. Did somebody say that?
Yeah, they said a super chat.
No. Please stop.
They said it can make it to sunrise. Jackson Jack wants to know what made you decide to write to Victor in the first place. what made you open that door, basically?
Here's the thing, man. I had no idea about any of that stuff. I don't think anybody really knew about that
Nah,
stuff in
I didn't-
early 2000s.
When I bought Clown House, dude, I didn't know anything about that when I bought that. I just thought it was like another clown horror movie. I don't remember when that story came out.
I don't either. But
Actually, the star of that actually wrote me a very nice comment under my video like a month or so ago.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, really? Like the kid or someone?
Yeah, the kid.
Yeah. The kid.
Really?
Because I was very, you know, how I get very vitriol about the business, and he said you kind of hit the nail on the head about Francis Ford Coppola and other stuff. And yeah, he was Nathan Forrest Winters got the comment here. I'd like to begin expressing my sincere gratitude for you and the no bullshit, no sugarcoating, absolutely cut to the bone factual way. It's all on if you look at my Clown House review, it's on there.
I'll
I won't read the whole thing, but yeah, he said very nice comment. I won't read the whole thing. But
I didn't even know that he was like even around. Like I thought he was just like went dark. So that's kind of
probably
cool
for a while, but yeah, he's got a YouTube channel. He doesn't really post anything, but yeah. So that was really nice words from him.
Yeah.
I think for a few years there, he was trying to stop and boycott some of the Salva movies after Clown House.
Makes
I
sense.
do remember reading that.
Jesus.
So, I mean, it was out there in the 90s, but it just wasn't widely talked about, I don't think.
Please stop. I'm fucking begging you to stop doing this. I need to go to bed.
Oh, yeah, he tried boycotting Powder. I think that's when everything started to get talked about. But no, I guess not, because Powder was already out by the time. I don't know how I missed the story. I really didn't know about this story until way later.
I think some people knew about it, like they had heard about it even by then, and because it was Disney, they tried to. But it wasn't enough, so the film got released anyway.
There was a documentary about it, but it never came out. Really?
I've never heard that.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I could guess who didn't make that come out.
Check the stuff he sent you. Was there ever like a blank tape? Maybe he sent you the doc. You just never looked at it.
Damn it, Garrett.
It was evidence that Uncle Bill was supposed to send to the cops, but he never did. So. He's like, damn that Uncle Bill.
He's like, my VCR is not plugged in. I'll watch it eventually.
And I just taped over it. I just taped over it. Fucking like...
Yeah, it was his confession.
It's just him saying, "You're next," like in Goldberg's voice to UB.
Yeah, that's what it was. He comes out like sparklers and shit and says, "You're next to me." He's underwear.
Hey, Aaron, you're next. You're like, what the hell is this?
But the one line he said was that everything you had to say about Coppola and his instant unwavering support protect yourself, it was on point. So he tried to confirm that Coppola had a thing.
Wait a minute. Check this shit out too. Okay. So the doc was made by a 20-year-old kid in Ohio. I think it was the director being inexperienced, and then Nathan got into a feud with Corey Feldman and the director.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Why? You figured they'd be on the same team for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Why am I not surprised by Corey Feldman?
Oh,
Bell dog.
Tell me, you're taking my spotlight.
I won't say anything else, so Uncle Bill could go to bed.
Francis even sued Nathan, threatening him to do whenever we're going to load again. Francis, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Look at this shit. Used to also correspond with Gary Glitter and Jimmy Sam.
Oh my gosh.
Nathan. Okay. Mark.
Yeah.
Do you have anything going on? What's going on?
Me and Rambo may or may not be doing another commentary this weekend.
Yeah, maybe Sunday. If I have time, the Fast and the Furious, the first one was a requested commentary.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and didn't we get another one too? Another request?
well, it was for the three of us to do Against the Dark with Steven
That's what it was.
Seagal, but that'll be sometime down the road.
This is really not cool anymore.
I should play that game on my channel. What the hell?
Or my channel, you can do this.
Pay to keep me awake. I have work in the morning.
Bod Zombie, sit in my channel.
Mark has got to make a setup video showing us his rig for watching movies in the highest quality the correct way.
Hey, I mean, if people are that interested, sure, why not? At some point, I will be doing a. Whenever I get my new stuff in, I'll do a. What should I say? Like a build, because I'm gonna change around my home theater stuff. And,
Oh, jeez. I can't
are
wait to
you
see
getting
that.
that
Like,
alien
speaking of
thing?
Fast and Furious, you probably open up his house and he's just got like stereos and freaking TV boxes and shit like stacked up. Like it's gonna look like the back of one of those trucks in the movie.
And Mark, are you getting that Spirit of Halloween alien thing we talked about before?
Maybe when the price goes down. Like I said, the reviews that I saw, they were saying it's not worth $450. Like it's cool and all, but I mean it is $450. So
This
That's
question, are you kidding me? He's got a fucking Z-LED. I'm
of
sure
course
he's got
I
some
got
sort
an
of
OLED.
advanced tech.
That's
Damn it.
the only way to go.
Thanks, Bod
Wait.
Zombie. I appreciate it.
Damn.
Sending Rambo shit now.
God, Bog, will you go to my channel or something?
Keep it going.
Yeah. Keep them coming.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep it going.
All right. But on a real note, though, I'm getting the fuck out of here before somebody else sends another super chat. So always remember, everybody dies, but Friday night lives. See y'all.
Nice.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at DEADPIT on Patreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
DEADPIT on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play with.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatko Fudd, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, fools, go over to shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to fucking hell.